Yes, everybody, welcome to another World Cup round of 16 tie. This time we got Japan and Croatia at the Al Stadium. So big up to everybody in the chat. I'm taking over today on Prozoni Sports. My guy Ronan out here doing a bit of work. He will be back for the 7 o'clock game. So look out for that one. Shout out to everybody in the chat first and foremost. Big up to Ronan once again for giving me the keys to run wild on this channel. Pros Only Sports people. Be sure to hit a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Big up to Football Power Hour, man. Botswana Pappy in the cut. Be sure to support him over in his channel as well, man. Great vibes. Big energy, people. But what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the lineups first and foremost. It's important that we look at that before the game begins. Also in the chat, let everybody know what you're thinking, who you think's going to go through. We've got two interesting sides here, and we'll go into the deeper statistics and everything that's happened so far in the group stages leading up to this point in a second. But we're going to go through the lineup. So with Japan coming with their usual 3-4-3 lineup, sorry. So we're starting in goal with Shuichi Gonda. In goal, he's been pretty decent for them. Shoga Taniguchi, Takehiro Tomiyasu of Arsenal, we all know from him. I believe they had a suspension, which is why Tomiyasu has come into that back three. And him and Yoshida will be crucial to them playing out of the back. Excellent with the ball at their feet, so look out for that one. They'll be looking for them at the majority of the time when they're playing out the back to progress that ball from back to front extremely quickly. Of course, the captain Maya Yoshida, Yuto Nagatomo, Wataru Endo, Hidemasa Morita, Junya Ito, Ritsu Doan, who has been absolutely dynamite for them. One of the players that have been absolutely dynamite for Japan so far in the 2022 World Cup. He scored, I think, a couple goals already off the bench. So look out for him. He's getting the starting role today. Sometimes you're going to need your big hitters from the beginning. It's a knockout round now. So you need to come with your fire. Big up to Sammy in the cut. Hope you're doing well. Your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. But big up yourself each and every time, bro. Looking forward to that tie between Morocco and Spain. That is going to be a good game. Let's finish this off. So we got Daiichi Kamada and Daisen Maeda. So Japan playing a 3-4-3 like we've got used to seeing them play for now. One thing you can say about Japan is in the second halves, they've been on point. Apart from that loss against Costa Rica in the Germany game and the Spain game, they haven't had really successful first halves, I would say. But in the second half, they've been able to turn it up, and it's a testament to their spirit. It's a testament to the manager and the changes that he makes at the right time. Big up, man, like vibes in the cup. How you doing, bro? Man's just taking a little. Say no more, man. We'll get to you in a second, my brother. Hey, listen, we big up, man. Big up each and every time, man. But we'll get to vibes in a second. No worries. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Let's get to this Croatian lineup, ladies and gents. And be sure, let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. Hello, the lineups and all them things there. Say no more. Vaz is just on his way back. He'll be with us soon, ladies and gents. So, Croatia. Ingo, Dominic, Livakovic, Borna, Barisic. 4-3-3 they're playing, by the way. Dejan Lovren and Josko Vardio as a centre-back partnership. I think Vardio's been really good at this tournament so far. Croatia, one of the best defensive teams in the tournament. So you'll understand why. Josip Juranovic, Mateo Kovacic, we know him from Chelsea. That brilliant, the majestic Luka Modric in the centre of midfield. The captain for Croatia, an absolute leader. Quality on ball. You run out of things you need to say about him. Marcelo Brozovic as well. Ivan Perisic, who is a goal threat for this Croatian side, an underrated goal threat for this Croatian side. Andrej Kramaric, who has had a good tournament so far as well. And Bruno Petkovic. Substitutions, You all know for Japan, you've got a Takumi Minamino, who had a pivotal role in that Germany game. I remember when he came on and helped to turn that game around when they were 1-0 down. The likes of Asano, look out for them as well. So many players in there. Ito. So talented. We've got 2 Itos in the squad, so watch out. The Ito that's starting, a lot of pace out wide. We've seen him in the game so far. They're wingers on either side, to be fair. Absolutely brilliant. They're using their space, but Japan need to start that from early, to be fair. If you look at the games like what we mentioned in the group stages, in the first half, they haven't been good enough. And that's where you can lose games in the knockout round. I mean, look at the England-Senegal game. Senegal played some brilliant football, great possession. In the end of the day, in the first half, they got caught out due to bad defensive positioning, and that's how they lost the game. They probably lost it in the first half. Second half, there wasn't much of a chance. Coming from 2-0 down, and then it goes to 3. So let me know what you think of the lineups, ladies and gents. Give me some predictions in the comments early on. But we're going to go into a little bit of a statistical look with less than 10 minutes to go into the game. So Japan, they had 2 wins in Group E, 1 loss. The 2 wins came against the most toughest of sides. Come on, Drizzy. Big up Drizzy in the cup, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. I appreciate you coming by each and every time. So obviously, Germany, they won 2-1. Excellent second half comeback. And the Spain game, in which they won 2-1 as well. They showcased, first and foremost, their ability to switch up things, but they showcased their intensity, their ability to press sides. I haven't written my notes here. The way you see Japan playing, they're devastated in the press. What they'll do is, as soon as they win back the ball, they'll make sure that the ball goes from back to front. That transition is as quick as possible. And that's what you'll see, whether it's the press, the counter press, to almost suffocate the opponent, not give them the time on the ball. That is what Japan are amazing at. Croatia, they will be the team that will want to be in possession of the ball. They'll want to dictate possession, dictate the game. And the biggest thing for them is staying in high areas for as long as possible. Not dilly-dallying on the ball, finding those central, those wide areas, and being effective in there. As you say, Japan is going to show respect to Croatia in the first half, and next Croatia destroy them in the first. Exactly that. And that's what we've seen a lot from Japan, Drizzy. It's almost like they're sussing out their opponent, and then they come for the kill in the second half when they realize what they need to do. Let's see what happens, though. Let's see how Croatia have possibly prepared for the opponent in Japan. If for Croatia in Group F, finished second, they had 1 win against Canada and 2 draws against Morocco and Belgium. Belgium being the shock exit of this tournament. It's still wild to me, but obviously we know the problems that they have. The final game, the Lukaku stuff. Let's not talk about that. It's in the past. It's in the past. But yeah, Croatia just able to get through. That 4-1 win against Canada helped them out a lot. In Canada, they were another team really that a few people had a little bit of expectations for, but they just weren't able to be, I would say, smart in a competition with top sides. When you come into the World Cup, any competition like this, a major tournament, you need to be smart. You need to understand what needs to be done in order to get the results. And I think Canada went for the approach where they wanted to play attacking football, exciting, expansive football, but they didn't understand how to deal with adversity. And that's what comes with a young side. It's a learning experience in the end of the day. But Moriyasu, Japanese manager, was setting side up in a 3-4-3 system, which is what we know. Tomiyasu, Yoshida, excellent with the ball at their feet. They'll be pivotal to progressing the ball from out the back when they do that. Shogo Taniguchi will be the sitting defender in front of the back 3, which you'll see. And I'm sure he will have an opportunity. So he'll just sit there. He's almost like the one in the middle as the enforcer. But the pivotal thing, like I said, for Japan, press, winning the ball back, high upfield, making sure that those ball carriers and the passers, the main guys like your Luka Modric's, Kovacic, Brozovic, they're onto them. And we'll probably see that even more in the second half. Is Doan the super sub start? Yeah, so he is starting today, Drizzy. That is the interesting thing. So let me just put it back on the lineup. So Doan, who has had a wonderful role off the bench, scored 2 goals off the bench already in the World Cup, is starting today. And that may be an indication of what Japan are going for. Maybe they recognize that they will have to somewhat be better than they have in first halves and try to bring it to Croatia. It's going to be a really interesting game. Really interesting game. Because we know what Japan have offered. We know what Croatia have offered and how both teams. I mean, Japan finishing first in Group E. Incredible. With Spain, with Germany, who were eliminated also. Germany gone from the competition. Spain second. One thing that is notable, Japan so far in this competition have averaged just over 32% in possession stats. So they won't be looking, 100% Drizzy. It means they're going for it. They won't be looking to control possession, have the majority of possession. But what they will do is with the other team, Croatia, for example, who are in possession, they will be looking to press them in certain areas, win back the ball after turnover, and counter-attack with lightning speed. So that's going to be very exciting to watch. Croatia, they're unbeaten in 9 of their last 10 World Cup matches. Obviously, reaching the finals in 2018, where they eventually lost to France. Very unlucky, and it was almost a dream situation in that scenario. They've drawn 5 of their past 6 tournament knockout games, including 3-1-1 draws at Russia 2018. So that's another thing to look out for. It could be one of them ones where it's a tight affair for most of it. You never know. And even in a lot of the Croatian games, despite their 4-1 win against Canada, 2-0 no draws to end off the group. So that was an interesting one, or should I say, on either side of the game. Japan have reached the round of 16 of the World Cup for a 4th time. Should they win here, they will become only the 3rd Asian nation to reach the World Cup quarterfinals after DPR Korea in 1966 and the Republic of Korea in 2002. Please, I don't want to see a repeat of Belgium versus Japan. It was so sad. Hey, listen, I'm hoping it's gonna be a good game. I'm hoping it's gonna be a good game, ladies and gents. In the end of the day, I have optimism. I feel like the second half is gonna be a lot better. Maybe we'll start off like what we've seen in these games. Start off a bit of tension. Both teams, it's a feeling out process when we're watching these games. So I feel like Croatia. Big up Solo in the cut. Hope you're doing well. Your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. We're just seeing the national anthems. As you guys know, I've been behind this whole World Cup when it comes together. So everybody watching on TV, you guys may be a little ahead. You will be a little ahead because I'm on iPlayer. So bear with me if I'm a little behind and all of that stuff there. Big up each and every time to everybody in the chat. Once again, be sure to hit a like on the video. Subscribe to Pros Only Sports, ladies and gents. Been covering almost every single World Cup game. The work rate has been up from our guy Roland, man. So show him some love in the comment section below. On the like button, subscription, share it to your friends and your frenemies on Twitter, on Instagram, whatever platform you're on. Even WhatsApp, send it to your aunties and uncles, man. Big up your aunties and uncles each and every time. Hey, Drizzy, of course, man. You're ahead of me, Drizzy. I know you're ahead of me. I know if NN comes, he's gonna be ahead of me. Most people gonna be ahead of me, but we move, man. It's a community experience. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually. But I was speaking about Ivan Perisic earlier and how pivotal he is to the attack of Croatia. Not just goal scoring, but creativity. See here, the 33-year-old has scored 9 goals at major tournaments, which is a joint record for Croatia along with Davor Suker. He's also set up 7 goals at either the Euros or the World Cup. And that's a Croatian record. No Croatia players had more shots so far in Qatar than his tally of 5. So look out for him being a focal point, being a threat of the attack. Like I said, Andrej Kramaric had a good tournament so far. He's been threatening And of course, you look behind them, the likes of Luka Modric, Kovacic, Brozovic. Those guys will be looking to keep it ticking in the midfield. It will be up to Japan to try and speed up the pace of the game and make those ball carriers and releases uncomfortable. Right now, on TV, they're just showing the lineups. Showing the Croatian lineup. Once again, they'll be starting in a 4-3-3. On the bench, they got guys like Vlasic, Orsic. A lot of options on the bench. Options for both teams. So if a change needs to be made, attacking, defensively, you'll understand which ones will be in. And I do want to shout out Moriyasu, Hajime Moriyasu of Japan. Even though you could criticize for the poor starts in the first half, for the most part, those second half changes have been on point, and that has spurred them on to wins against two big sides, two of the biggest international nations in the World Cup. But the game will soon begin. I'm sure it's kicked off already, ladies and gents. We're just about to kick off now. Be excited. Be prepared to react to see an exciting round of 16 knockout game. Croatia will be kicking off. We got the countdown. Kramaric. And we've kicked off, ladies and gents. Croatia kicking from right to left. My right to left, at least. Drizzy saying Modric can't take his time on the ball. Japan can press. Exactly that, Drizzy. Exactly that. This side will be absolutely brilliant when it comes to the press. They know when to press at the right times, which I've been so impressed with. And don't overlook Japan in possession. Don't underrate Japan in possession, because they are brilliant. They're just really efficient with it in their attacking transition. The ref is the MLS ref. Oh my God. Oh, hell nah. It could be a sticky one still, I'm not going to lie. Could be a sticky one still. Interesting stat that we may have to come back to later. Croatia have not failed to score in their previous 8 matches in a knockout stage of the FIFA World Cup. Later on as well, which I know Roland will be back for. Rich might be here for it as well. I know the man them. I know Vibes will be here in a little bit. Where Brazil versus South Korea at 7 o'clock. So look out for that 7 o'clock UK time. I know they're internationals in the box. That was a good ball in for Japan. It missed everybody. Tomiyasu passes it out. Ito tries to cross it in and it bounces out for a corner kick. Positive start for Japan. See early on, Japan are moving for this game. Doing what they can do. Making sure that they start and put an emphasis on this game. Put pressure on that back four in the game. I know, man. Hey, big up my guy Ronan, man. Big up Drizzy, man. I appreciate you. Woo! Hey, man. Respect man like Ronan, fam. Rolex Ronan in the cut. Tamaguchi had a header. Remember that toy Tamagotchi? Oh, that was a lit toy, you know. But Taniguchi had a good header, ball in from the corner. Not even from the corner. It was played short, laid back, whipped into the box, and Taniguchi had a really good opportunity there with the header. It went wide. Croatia in possession now, and you know what? Livakovic. It looks like they've not been doing their scouting report on Japan so far, because they've been put under pressure. Croatia. Livakovic, dilly-dallying on the ball in his area. And Maeda was there, blocked it. It's out for a Croatia goal kick, but that is a warning. And they kick it long. Here's Luka Modric. First attack for Croatia in the game. Modric has it back on the right wing. Tries to play a smart pass into Kramaric, but it's blocked out for a throw-in. Just showing the manager for Croatia, Zlatko Dalic. Juicy fam, hey, listen. Put respect on Rolex Roland, man. Each and every time. Hey, man. Big up to everybody inside, man. Like I said, man like Roland, he'll be here 7 o'clock. Vibes will be here in a little bit as well. And I'm sure a few people will pop in here and there if they've got the time, of course. Croatia just passing it now out the back in their own half. Japan slowly making it back up the pitch now, trying to trigger that press. And Croatia have done well to play around that. Brozovic into Modric, back into Brozovic. It's a bit of combination play, finding their way up in the pitch now, higher up into Japan's end. Here's Brozovic in the middle of the park. Kovacic. Nah, Drizzy, fam. Hey, sometimes, man, sometimes it's good. Sometimes we all go in a tangent, you know what I mean? It's always good to slap out them side stories sometimes, man. Keep the convos going. What do you guys in the comments think this game, how this game's shaping up though? Any predictions? The game later as well. Croatia, ooh, Kovacic just miscontrolled that, and here goes. Ito just trying to drive forward. Didn't have the space that time. It was Doan, sorry. Commentators in here saying, you know what, they didn't expect this kind of tempo to the game early on. What do you guys think about that? Japan, I feel like have set the tempo for this game early. Credit to them. Croatia as well. Modric, ball stolen, wonderful challenge that is. And Japan can make their way forward. Ito on the ball, the exciting number 14 just misplacing, getting his pass blocked. And that's a Japan throw-in, right side. Just inside of Croatia's half, Tomiyasu to take. Yeah, Drizzy. You know what? They're just feeling out each other early on. We'll start to see the best of both teams hopefully soon. In possession, we definitely haven't seen the best of both. I think Japan, they've been proactive in trying to win back the ball. Croatia, they've been passing it about. They've had some good possession from the back four to the midfield. I think Japan have had the best chance in the game, that Taniguchi header, but that's it. Apart from that. Also, guys, if you have anything, any other stories, any stats, special stats about this game that you want to throw into the chat, feel free, man. Feel free. The stream is yours as much as it is. I mean, everybody here is a pro. Everybody here is a pro. And this stream is for pros only. Pun intended. Ooh, error for Japan. Here's Perisic. Ivan Perisic. Good save by Gonda. Kramaric! And the defenders to surround the ball. Wow. I believe that was a mistake from Tomiyasu. Yeah, it was a mistake from Tomiyasu. So he was in control of that. Tries to pass the ball back to Gonda. Loses his balance completely. Perisic is in there, kind of hesitates, takes too long, and tries to curl it around Gonda, who saves it. It bounces high up in the air towards Kramaric, and he's just not able to control the ball. Japan get enough bodies around that to prevent that going in the back of their net. But there's an early chance and a mistake that Japan just can't make. Nagatomo misplacing a pass there, forward towards Maeda. Croatia back in possession. Brozovic just surveying the area. Guardio, Kovacic, Croatia's number 8. Juranovic. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I like these tough names still. I did say in the future I want to learn like bare languages. What are the languages that you guys would like to learn? If you haven't learned some already, of course. On top of the ones that you already have that are fluent in. Well, what are the languages that you guys would want to learn the most? Japan having wonderful representation, at this tournament from the fans, loud and proud, and they've seen some absolutely wonderful moments in the group stages alone. They'll be hoping that this game can be a continuation of that. Apart from the Costa Rica game. Yeah, that was a little blip. How they lost to Costa Rica, I'm not too sure. But hey, we move. I mean, you know what? I think everybody slated Costa Rica after that 7-0 defeat to Spain. No shots at all in the game. They weren't competition. It was basically a cardio session. And of course, they're at home now, but nah, they're still bad. They're still bad. Here's Modric. And they're just staying tight onto him every single time. And Luka Modric will receive the ball, especially in wide areas. There's a player tight onto him trying to win back that ball. And Japan regain possession from the throw-in. Here's Yoshida. Pulls a long ball forward, but it goes straight back to Livakovic. As he's saying, I speak French, Spanish, English, and Twi. I want to learn Mandarin and German and South Korean. Aye, that's lit, man. That is lit, Drizzy, man. French, Spanish, English, Twi. That's wicked. I'm not gonna lie, man. English is so overrated. But it's a universal language, as they do say. Here's Modric now. Croatia trying to make their way forward. Hey. Nice on the ball now. Barisic in there, trying to whip it in. Perisic with an overhead kick. Modric just doesn't get his touch right at the edge of the box. Japan back on the ball. The fans are getting loud. Ito. Tomiyasu. And it's funny because early in the game I said Tomiyasu and Yoshida, to be fair, they'll be the focal points of trying to play out the back end. Tomiyasu made an early mistake. So hopefully that doesn't continue. For him, of course. Hey, Drizzy's on. Nah. Ronan, if you're watching, bro. Drizzy, I need to know the backstory, fam. What did Ronan do to you? Here's Ito in the box. Oh! Wow! Maeda was inches away from getting a stud onto the ball. Ito on the right side drills it in across the ground, and Maeda slid in, was almost there, stuck a left foot out at it, but just couldn't connect with the ball. Nagatomo came in at the back post, but by then the ball just passed out for a Croatian goal kick. Dangerous attack by Japan. And credit to Maeda. Good movement in the box. Ito and him were on the same wavelength. Just needed that ball to be a little bit more inside. But here comes Japan again. Tomiyasu gets bundled to the ground. No foul. And here comes Croatia. Luka Modric playing at his own tempo as always. Exceptional player. Exceptional player. But they give away possession just there. Here's Doan. Gets challenged. Strong challenge that. by Petkovic that time. The man down the middle doing work. It is interesting though. So they see this. Okay. Vardio, one of the best centre backs in the tournament so far, behind a wonderful Croatian defense. Only conceded one goal in the tournament so far. However, Japan have been able to create some decent opportunities early on, so I feel like that will change pretty soon. To say the same for this Croatian side, they will pass the ball and find a good opportunity, an efficient opportunity. We shall see. It's Brozovic. Kovacic just passing the ball between each other. Brozovic needed to be careful there because Maeda was closing in. And there weren't a lot of Croatian defenders behind as Kovacic tried to play the ball long. Modric just passed it back to Dejan Lovren, formerly of Liverpool. For some reason, the biggest memory I remember of him was that Borussia Dortmund game in the Europa League. Ball in the box for Croatia, not a good one. Tomiyasu completes the clearance. Have to go. Have it. Drizzy, big up yourself. You're gonna smash these exams. Best of luck, bro. Go do your thing. Big up yourself, man. Let's get some good luck wishes for Drizzy in the chat. I believe Modric has been called for a handball. But big up Drizzy, man. Best of luck. Big up, man. Those exams gonna be an absolute success. You know what? Be sure to hydrate, ladies and gents. Hydrate. When all this football is on, especially early in the group stages. Ooh. For a second, I looked like a back pass, but I think I was tripping. Ito played it back to Gonda. I think he got challenged. Morita playing it long, switching it just like a Nintendo. Here comes Japan now. Hamada on the ball, gives it to Nagatomo. Number 5, a very, very experienced player. Maeda was in there again. It was a good cross in from the right boot of Nagatomo. Croatia goal kick eventually. Nagatomo putting in a great ball. And it was just inches away from the head of Maeda. Croatia getting real lucky there, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and Luka Modric and Brozovic getting lucky deep in their half. Again. Here comes Japan though. Yoshida winning it back this time. High up. Nice. It's Kamada. Oh, nice turn. Brilliant turn by Doan. He earns a free kick for Japan, a little far out. Vardio just got sucked in. And in the end, he had to commit that free kick because he was about to get spun. Smart use of the body from Doan. And his threatening pacing behind, of course. Free kick in a central position right now. For Japan, Doan, Kamada standing over it. I believe Kamada will be the guy to deliver it into the box. Or play it short, you never know. They have brought bodies up though. So I expect this to be delivered into the area. It is a difficult ball to play. Maybe you try and chip it in. Who knows? Okay, they've played it short, chipped it into the box, and not perfect execution there. Headed away by Croatia. Big up. Bro, Chino in the cut. Hope you're doing one day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. Man like Chino. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Big up. I'm saying, you know what? Doing well, Chino. Doing well. Enjoying this game. Man like Roland gave me the keys to the takeover on today's Watchalong Japan versus Croatia. So I'm enjoying it. Chilling out with the people, with the crews. And let's see. Hopefully we get a good game. It's been a competitive start so far. So we'll see how it goes on. We will see how it goes. What do you think about the game so far, Chino, if you're watching? I think Japan definitely started the better side with the more threatening attacks as Croatia play it out for a throw-in. Just an error there. Nagatomo to throw it back in. Tomiyasu on the right side, playing it to Ito. No one giving him an option. Look at Ito using his pace, balling again, but this time Maeda wasn't front post. He made the run towards back post, and Livakovic picked that one up. Watching yet, just got up. Hey, 7:21. My bad. Good morning, Chino. Good morning to you, sir. Hope you had a good sleep, bro. I hope you have a blessed day ahead. You tired? I hear you, man. I hear you. Be like that sometimes, for real. Guardio switching it. Back in Nintendo. But they give away the ball again. Here's Kamada. Trying to find Nagatomo. And it eventually finds him. An error by the defender. I think it was Juranovic. It's Tomiyasu. Spreading it like butter to Ito. Curled into the box. Took a deflection and Croatia will get it cleared once again. Touchdown back. Petkovic. And he earns his side a much needed relief of pressure with the free kick. Now they can just slow down the game a little bit. Take a breather and go with that. Bro, it's raining like crazy too, so I hope it's a chill day. Hopefully, Chino, man, that's crazy. I know there was some weird patch of rain where I'm at as well. Started raining for a split second once I was in a building. Came back out, it wasn't raining. Big man thing, it's not looking good. But we move. It's that winter time, so it's just getting colder and colder and colder. But down here, at least, I know there are some wonderful places on this planet we call Earth that are very, very warm and comfy. Ito playing it back to Tomiyasu. And he'll find Gonda. Morita playing it to the captain, Yoshida. Croatia winning back possession now. Yoshida, of course, formerly of Southampton, now playing for FC Schalke in the Bundesliga. Not having a great season so far, actually 18th in the Bundesliga. So they will want to improve that situation real quick. I'm just making sure I'm looking on Twitter, seeing any news. Also, prayers to Raheem Sterling and his family, of course. We heard the news before the kickoff of the England-Senegal game that Raheem Sterling would possibly be leaving the group. Because of a personal issue, we did find out that there was a break-in in the family home and they were actually in the house. So prayers to the family, prayers to Raheem Sterling, and hopefully nobody was hurt, nobody was injured, and everybody can move on. Everybody can be protected and they can find the perpetrator or perpetrators. Because there's no place in the world for stuff like that. It doesn't matter how hard times get in the end of the day. Inflicting pain on another family, on another set of innocent people is unacceptable in any day and age. Luka Modric should take a free kick now. In a deep position, I feel like he'll look to just whip this one in. Defenders have come up, and he has. It's not a great delivery though, but I'll find Vardio on the left foot, and it just skies over the bar. Vardio possibly had the opportunity to take a touch maybe, but he just took it first time and it skied to Rose. I'm telling you, 3 big bulldogs. I'm telling you, anytime somebody come near them, things just go. I'm telling you, it's no joke. Any type of protection you can get in this day and age, you have to get it, because there's some unscrupulous people doing unscrupulous activities. But that's now Ben White and Raheem Sterling leaving the World Cup group, I believe. England. Man like Vibezinho in the cup.
Hey, listen, I'm a little bit later than I said, but hey, listen, traffic's a bit of madness, you know.
Yeah. Hey, you're here, man. I know that the traffic can be a little mad sometimes, man. Ooh, hold on, Croatia are in now. What a ball that was. Petkovic is in, and he just gets it wrong. Gonda with the ball now. How you doing, no vibes?
Yo, I'm all good, you tell me. Listen, I want Chat to throw the ones up for CM.
Hey, come on, man. Come
Listen,
on, man.
acknowledge the tribal chief in this place.
Come on. We got Sir Roland as well. Hit me up and said, yo, hey, you do this for me, man. And I took the opportunity, man. Shout out to everybody inside. Vibes just coming in. But nah, this game so far, it's been interesting. It hasn't been, end to end or anything like that. But Japan, they've come early on with their high press. They put pressure on the likes of Luka Modric, Kovacic, Brozovic, those midfield players, haven't given them a lot of time in wide areas, trying to win back the ball as quick as possible. In Croatia, they've had a couple of opportunities themselves. But I think Japan have been the better side in this first half.
I was going to say, I expect Croatia to go through because of experience, but at the same time, I doubted these man against Spain. And
it's mad, isn't it? It's 2 wins in the group stages. Germany, Spain to end the group, and they lost to Costa Rica. But we ain't gonna speak too much about that.
Nah, I thought they fumbled. I was thinking, why are you making changes against Costa Rica and then you have to beat Spain? Listen, like Shaq says, I owe you an apology. I wasn't familiar with your game.
It's true. Wasn't familiar with your game, man. Like I don't watch internationals, fam. So when it comes to the World Cup, it's literally doing research, seeing what these men are about, and listen, we've seen what these guys are about. Crazy. Old tight Joe Campbell in Costa Rica, though, fam. Going back to the sun, sea, and all of them things there, you know them ways.
I don't think they showed it in the highlights, what you and Roland were laughing at. I did a clock in the highlights.
Oh, yeah. Bro. He did so much. Bro, so much infuriating things in that game.
Oh, I hope I'm on the same time as you.
I'm on 2750 now.
Yeah, same time.
Come on.
Man, someone said trapping the ball is dead.
Hey.
Speaking of, that song annoys me, but anyway, that's a different topic still. I'm not talking about trapping ain't dead. My connection to the breed. Listen, big man, you just snitching.
Trapping ain't dead. My connect still breathing. Hey, fam, it's a Mazzoline. Trap line, lock off. Hey,
What play were
Roland
we
coming
talking
in.
about? I forgot, you know.
Huh?
What play were we talking about? I forgot already.
Oh,
Man,
Joe Campbell.
yeah, trapping
What's
the
it called?
ball is dead. Joel Campbell's
Yeah,
bleeding.
fam. Hey, that brother had counter-attacking opportunities. And he was just there turning back, wasting time, falling down. I said to Roland the other day, he must have been high. I don't even know, fam. He must have been high because his eyes were red, fam. The whole tournament. I have an agenda on that guy still.
And Rolly,
How
you
we
need
move, man.
2 languages, you know. I'm out here with the 7
Yeah.
still.
Hey,
I can,
fam.
I can speak a light 7 languages, not to brag, but
I have a GCSE in Spanish.
you see, we're multilingual and that.
Come on, man.
You see, and now Roland, don't ask what languages because it's, it's a sticky one still.
I said all I want for Christmas. Scrooging it up.
Yo,
It's ridiculous.
as soon as I see that, because I don't even follow the account, I just seen you on the timeline. I thought, yo, nah,
Ah,
this, the man them need to see this because
hey, listen, Mariah season. We know why she's been killing it every December.
just a light December sacrifice.
Hey, listen. Oh, here comes Japan now. Kamada on the left wing. Maeda's in there. He just takes too long. Nagatomo takes over. Kamada just getting up a little slowly. Nagatomo
Oh,
didn't
that
get
was
any
another
help.
one.
Croatia have been let off in a lot of situations in this game so far. Japan just using their extra man, their pace.
Oh, that's the guy Chelsea were going all out for. Interested to see if he stays at Leipzig next summer.
Mm.
I need Todd Bowley to offer 90 million for him still.
I said
We
90
can't keep
million.
holding that record for the most expensive
Yeah,
centre.
hey, it's peak, fam. It needs to change soon. It's embarrassing to be honest, but
I mean, I have a solution.
what you saying, man? What problem solver?
Why don't we just splash 90 on someone? We break our own record and we solve the problem.
What if he fails though?
I'm trying to think who would he spend 90 on.
He's saying, fam, get Aura man VVD, fam. Liverpool in a decline and all them things.
Hey, nah, he was talking about God. Well, it was really a shot, to be fair, what he said, but
Yeah, I heard he said something about the Cody Gakpo situation. I haven't actually searched it up, but yeah.
from the core, it
Big,
seemed like someone asked him for Gakpo, Madrid or United, and he just said, no disrespect, but at the moment, United is not on that level. And I'm like, well, I don't know.
yeah. What does he know, bro, fam? Get out of here.
I'm twerking in the Champions League final. So.
It's
Mm-mm.
not looking good. You know what, yeah? I was thinking back to the final that they lost against Real Madrid, yeah. Sergio Ramos boyed it, you know.
What was that? The first one, yeah.
Yeah. When
Oh,
he
the
injured
yeah, the
himself.
salad, yeah.
And then in the Ballon d'Or ceremony, fam, I was like, when he walked past him, fam, I was like, nah. We'd have to scrap, fam. Chris Rock,
Nah,
Will Smith said it to him.
he's a proper villain. Him.
I'm not gonna lie, fam. Salah might have dropped some of that special powder, fam. Like the
No,
fall
but you're
off has
right
been
though.
brazy.
No, you're right though. Listen, if you did that after injuring me, big, yeah, I'm not just sitting there. No.
I'm telling you, bro. Don't be doing that, fam. We ain't playing mind games here no more. This is UFC settings. Is Endo from Yasu. He actually made an early mistake that could have led to a Croatian goal. Ball got playing back and he looked like he was in control, but just lost balance completely. Perisic just dilly-daddied on the ball, driving into the box. It's the one. Amada.
I can't lie, they're playing well. Well, I've only seen that 5 minutes, but
They are, bro. I'm telling you. This last 5 minutes that you've seen, it's been a reflection of virtually the whole game so far. I mean, I got to look at the possession stats for Japan. Okay, so they've had 37% possession. So it's around the same. Ooh, Endo was in a good position.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
it's just, yeah, they're getting close. It's just a final third.
So this game is shaping up the way that the other games have in terms of possession, just giving Croatia the ball and trying to win it back and be productive. But Maeda, Endo were just weren't on the same wavelength. Man like Moriyasu making notes for the second half. We're only 34 minutes into the game, still got a little bit to go. Plus added time. I don't think there'll be much though. It looks like they've taken away that little experiment they were doing early in the tournament with the 10 minutes of added time.
Nah, take me back, man. Take me back to the
You know
good
what I
days.
mean? I miss those days. That's where we got some mad results. To me, that Iran game against Wales is hilarious. The way they just
Bro,
scored it was the way they scored the 2 late goals, yeah. And then I just saw, because they showed the video, and I think it was Wales cam, where they just showed everybody just dropping to the floor. It's peak.
Them at 90 minutes, yeah. Hennessy decided, you know what, I'm bored. I'm gonna kick someone.
Oh, nah. Man like black belt Hennessy, fam. Black belt Hennessy. Chino saying Flex is a madman. He got Twitter out for him. Man said, use Goku. Oh, that's a sticky one still, fam. We don't know about Flex, man. He's kind of like me with the movies and the shows, but even I know who Goku is, fam.
Yeah, Flex, yeah, he's on his own, yeah. Now, Biscuit Water Attacks.
I ain't never watched anime, but I know who Goku is. Oh, Flex, what have you done, son? What have you done? Commander just getting his pass cut out there.
It's
Japan
like
win
when
it back with Doan.
it's like when he called Yoda ET. I'm like, big. I don't even watch Star Wars like that, but
Hey. I
yo,
don't know what's going on, but it's not nice.
you saw a full picture of Yoda, and he said it's ET. So yeah, the
Hey, nah.
Hobnobs and all big.
He said, what's a Goku and why is it trending? And then he said, just found out about this Goku, brother. Nothing on Johnny Bravo, to be honest. I flex his boy in it, man. That's it. They concerned about his childhood. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, it's kind of peak. Like even if certain things, even if you don't watch it or you don't know about it, yeah, you still hear about it.
Yeah, I'm telling you that Biscuit and Water Attacks is heavy.
Hey,
It's heavy.
man, swimming with socks.
That's
Gotta
the
do
worst
what you
one.
gotta do what you gotta do, man.
No, that's the worst one. I can't lie. That's the worst one still.
It's Nagatomo. Big up Flex each and every time, man. 100%, man, and everything they do know about UV.
Well, not everything at UV. I'm not gonna say anymore.
We leave it there, man. We'll leave it there. We
But
leave
yeah,
it.
most things at UV are good. Most things.
Hey,
It's just someone's planet's a bit. Hey, yo, look at it. Is that a marshmallow head or I don't know what that's meant. A
hey,
bunny.
fam. I don't know what that is, but it's lit.
I
You
don't
got
know
the
if it's
paint
supposed to be
over
a.
his face.
I was thinking marshmallow or a tooth or.
Mm. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, fam. Mate, see if you enter these tournaments, fam. Would you be doing the full body painting? You know the ones there, fam. Remember the guy we saw, the Senegalese guys who doing the dancing
Yeah.
and that, you know what I mean? The
Nah,
vibes, full body paint.
nah, it's long when you're losing your speed.
Oh, fam. Remember we was talking about it yesterday, fam. Imagine your team got knocked out, yeah? You gotta walk back home to your hotel room and then you gotta take like 10 showers to get all of that
Yeah,
paint off.
it's not the one.
And your body's probably itching and everything, fam.
You say Chino, we knew the biggest mistake straight away. You could lightly blame Brush for it though, I can't lie.
Hey, agendas after agenda, you know.
Man said William Regal did the loan move.
Man, dit. Mr. William Regal said, "Hey, listen, I'm only here for a good time, fam. Got smoked by MJF, but here comes Ito for Japan in the counter attack. Nice reverse pass to Maeda in the box now. Not a lot of support. They're getting up there though. Ball in the box cleared away. Just a pout by Brozovic. Japan still in possession. Oh, nice ball by Maeda. Luka Modric tried to take him down in the box. Endo, fake shot. Oh, chance. Come on. Oh, over the bar.
Oh, God, that was good. Okay, yeah, I thought he was going to do it then.
Ooh.
Yo, Japan are looking good. They're looking good.
Hey. Wow. It's just when they get to that point where they need to release the ball. Great fake shot. Come on, just doesn't get the finish right. Unlucky. Japan are playing absolutely brilliant. I mean, if they go into this halftime without taking a lead, that'll be the disappointment for them. It's about coming out in the second half and replicating that same thing. What is it? I fell down the stairs this morning. Hey, yo! Hope you're okay, Chino, man.
Yeah, you need to rest.
Chino, fam. Say, aye. About it first, I just started to laugh it off. Aye, fam. That's wild. I'm not gonna lie. I've had bare situations. Tripping up on a step, it's a bit mad. In my own home. When I was younger, yeah. I must have been carrying up dinner. I think it
Oh,
was carrying.
no. It already sounds, it already sounds big.
I think I was carrying up dinner. Carry goat fam. And I was running up the stairs. I was jogging up the stairs, yeah. I tripped on one step. And that plate, fam, wow! Food all over the steps. It was peak still. It was peak.
As soon as you said I was carrying food, I was thinking, yeah, this does not end well. Oh, I was thinking, yeah, this
I,
doesn't end well.
and bro, if you don't curry, you know how much that stains things, fam. So imagine, first you got wasted food, fam. That nice food just dropping on the floor. I'm crying. It's peak, fam. And then you gotta scrape that up, clean up all the yellowish stains.
That's what he's saying.
I'm not gonna
It
lie.
had to be a.
I was just mad, fam.
It had to be a light second. You have to go get second still because yeah, you can't be. Yeah, that's big. Though, I can't lie.
Hey, the walk up to mum was the longest walk of my life, fam. It's fear, fam. Everything, you just fear, fam. Woo!
Oh, good cross.
1-0!
Go on,
1-0
Japan.
Japan! Maeda! With the
Go on,
goal!
Japan.
A lead
Hey,
that
listen.
they've deserved.
You were saying need to score before halftime, and they've done just that. They've done that.
They've done just that vibes. What a goal. What a cross into the box. We'll see the replay in a second. The Celtic player, so Kamada passes it out. Ito lays it off to Doan. Brilliant cross into the box.
Hey,
Curled in there.
That cross was mad.
Ah, chef's kisses. And it comes off a Croatian defender, Maeda, Fox in the box, smacking it in the back of the net. 1-0 Japan. And like what our guy Roland said, Croatia, don't go anywhere. What a finish. What a moment for Japan. Rewarded right at the end of the half. Still got a minute to go, of course. We shall see. They're having a little goal check. I feel like they're gonna let it go because nothing was wrong there. And it is a goal.
Yeah, I was gonna say they can't disallow this.
Congratulations to Japan, man. Brilliant goal, brilliant performance so far. Let's get that. Boom, on the way.
I can't lie. This has gone the opposite of what I was thinking. I thought it was going to be mainly Croatia attacking, but yeah, Japan have been all over them.
Yeah, and you know, if you looked at the stats, you wouldn't even imagine that. You would think it's probably a smash and grab, but the way this Japan side is set up to play, just absolutely brilliant. And they had this system down pat where they don't need possession of the ball for large parts of the game to dominate.
I see 2 minutes is no fun anymore.
See, 2 minutes at a time, fam. This World Cup stinks now, man. Where's the 10 minutes? I'm pretty sure the ball's been out for more than 2 minutes. Where's the stop clock? Could have done with about 12 minutes at a time, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, listen, but food mishaps, yeah, listen. People, if you've never had them, you don't know the struggle. You do not know the. And listen, for my community and your community, yeah, let's just say, sometimes when something goes wrong, you're met with sarcasm from the parents.
Fam.
You're met with, oh, why do you run so more? And you're like, big man, can you just help me, please?
So now you're in this now, big man. You got yourself into this mess. You're gonna get yourself out.
It's not like, oh, it's all right, don't worry. Just get yourself someone. We'll clean up. It's like, who told you to run big? And it's like, yo, I'm just a kid in it. Like, allow me.
Big man, think, fam. I'll try to run and go and enjoy my food, fam. But nah.
Some racism step.
It's Modric. Croatia now to get back into the game. 2018 finalists. Under pressure. Ball in the box now. Here's Petkovic. Corner kick. Croatia. Blocked by Yoshida. Yoshida now 34. Extremely experienced at the back. Right in the middle of that back three for Japan. El Capitano. Modric takes the corner short. Kovacic plays it back to him. Nice pass by Modric. In the box, floated in there. And that's half time. Well. Japan deservedly in the lead.
The upset is on, so the upset is on.
And, it's going to take a lot for it to happen. If Japan are able to go through, far from concluded right now, they could possibly go up against South Korea So that would be an interesting match within itself if they're able to get past Brazil, which I doubt is gonna happen, but it is something you can or some people can fantasize about at least. Well, Vibe, so far, what do you think of the game? Everybody in the chat as well, what have you thought about both teams?
Listen, I'm proper impressed with Japan. The way they're just going for it, I like the attitude from them. I'm
Yeah,
not saying you could. I understand teams sitting back. It's international football. I get it, but I like the way they're just going for it. They're seeing that they can get in behind and they're just going for it, and they deserve at least two. So I'm glad they got one.
definitely. I mean, this is a Croatian side that before this game have only conceded one goal whole tournament. Bear in mind the other two games that they didn't concede 2-0 draws and then a 4-1 win against Canada. But nonetheless, they have been one of the best defensive units. Vardio has got a lot of praise this tournament for his contributions defensively. Credit to their whole team for staying solid as a unit, but Japan have been all over them. They definitely could have got more goals. I think Maeda has been inches away from probably getting one or even two more. When you think about it, he could have had a hat trick in this first half alone. Kamada had a good opportunity not long before the end of the half. So there's a lot of positives to look at for Japan going into the second. For them, I think they want to double that lead because Croatia are always a threat with the attacking weapons that they do have. But yeah, Japan playing the way that we expect them to, counter pressing when they lose the ball, winning that ball back and attacking with real speed. I mean, the likes of Ito, Doan, who's come into the starting lineup and played brilliant, Kamada, Nagatomo, Endo, Morita in the midfield, Maeda with some brilliant movement in the box, link up play as well. And the defenders, bar a couple moments, I would say, have done well a brilliant job of playing out of the back, defending, staying solid, and also packing the ball, packing the box in moments where they've been under threat. Croatia, they definitely have looked a little rattled in possession at times. You expect more composure for them from the likes of Modric, Brozovic, and Kovacic, three established players in that team. They haven't really been able to put together some solid attacks. We were speaking about the threat of Ivan Perisic and what he's able to offer from a creativity standpoint. Kramaric, who's playing out wide, and Petkovic down the middle, haven't really been able to create some chances, get crosses in for those guys on a consistent basis. Once again, that's just a credit to Japan, speeding them up. We speak about how Modric, the maestro, he knows how to control the game. He hasn't been allowed to control the tempo of the game at all, and that is just a credit to Moriasu's side.
Yeah,
Absolutely brilliant. What?
they've stopped him so far. They've had a good tactic for that. They've not
Yeah,
let him do anything.
exactly. What do you think? Uh, Assuming that Japan come out the same way in the second half, what do you think Croatia are gonna have to do in order to kind of regain a bit of control, get back into the game?
Oh, wait, give me 1 second.
No problem, bro. No problem. But yeah, everybody in the chat, let us know too. What do you think Croatia are gonna have to do to get back into the game? I think for them, it's tough. It is tough. You can possibly bank on Japan, but yeah, even that. Big up, man. I'm going to work out early. I can be home by 11 to watch my team ball. Big up, Chino. Have a blessed day at work.
Yo,
Big up
big up.
yourself each and every time, bro. Big up yourself, man.
I
Croatia
think
can
with
go home.
I think with Japan, I'd like to see him come out the same for like the first 15 minutes or so, just to see if they can get another one, and then just try and keep it a bit tight at the back. Because Croatia, I mean, they have got forward a few, they've got in behind a few times, but I think if Japan just can play like this again for another 15 minutes, I think to grab another one.
Okay, yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely, man. Oh, no work, Chino. Say no more, man. Gym session. Gym session. I'm bugging, fam. After 7, fam, man saying work until 11. I'm bugging, bro. It's all right, man. It's all right. We will have our moments. But yeah, start that I said early in the stream. Croatia have not failed to score in the previous 8 matches in the knockout stage of a World Cup. So you would bank on them getting that at least one opportunity. They draw it up in 2018. I believe they had, was it 3 1-1 draws in the knockout round in Russia 2018, and they got all the way to the final there. So that's just incredible.
Yeah, I was gonna
But
say the
yeah,
way they beat. I think we were 1-0 up until I don't know how long, and then obviously we got tied and they equalized late. So I hope for Japan they don't run out of gas
yeah.
straight away.
I remember that game. I think it was Mandzukic and Perisic who scored, turn around the game for them at the time, innit? That was a
Yeah, Mandzukic
devastating
is a
time.
waste man still.
Hey, Mandzukic, he scored some bangers, you know. Remember that
Hey,
goal he scored for Juve in the Champions League?
the one that never, yeah, the ball they leave the ground, which is mad.
Oh, man. That was crazy. And then, yeah, you will know what happened after that one.
Yeah, we're just thinking about some since it's half time here. We were talking about some food mishaps. Hey, you said when you was a kid.
Yeah.
This was probably when I was what, 17, 18 something. Yeah, I think it was a quiche I put into the oven. Yeah, so it's done now. Yeah, I'm thinking, yo, let me take it out. Let's just say from taking it out, I don't know what happened next, but it ended up on the floor, face down as well. So I don't know how I dropped it, but it's just I dropped it still, and that was about 40 minutes well spent on my life.
Oh, you know that hurts, you know, especially when you snap something in the oven, bro. You're like, I come on from, you know, that's pain, fam.
That's what I'm saying. For Monday, we've not. If for anyone in chat, if you don't know what food mishaps like, you don't know the pain. You do not know the pain.
Bro, have you ever in the you know, sometimes the worst thing is it's frying, innit? I remember sometimes I'd be frying and what was I frying at the time? I don't remember. But anything that doesn't like pops in it. Oh my day. I remember one time I was frying something and the pot just went boop
Oh
and it
no.
I like it was like the pot was explode. It was mad. The pot was just going boop boop boop. I had to run out the kitchen. I came
Yeah,
back
you
in.
see,
I just saw spots of oil on the wall.
did you try and finesse clean it first? Because
Yeah,
all I'm saying, when you try and finesse clean some up, I don't know how. I don't know if they got secret vision, yeah, but you think, yo, it's all clean. I can't see nothing. Next thing you know, they come into the kitchen like, what's this mess? And you're like, what?
it's
You're
peak.
like, nah, nah. You're just looking around thinking, nah, nah, there's no mess. Don't like, I cleaned it.
They're like, nah, fam, there must be agenda on me, but nah, there's always a way, fam.
Hey,
Always a way.
frying can be a dangerous game, you know.
I'm telling you, it's a dangerous sport. But if you fry certain things, fam, and they catch, just don't mess with water and oil, fam.
Hey,
Don't
no,
play with
bro.
it.
As soon as I see the oil, yeah, for chips, yeah, I'll put them on the spatula and I just quickly put them in and then I just dip. I'm out.
Nah, bro. Fam, I remember. There's more time. This is where I don't learn, fam, because I'll be dropping things in there, and then the oil will just splash back in my face.
Yeah, when you see that's now I got laid, I'm like, yeah, I can't look at it, no. I can't look at it for splat. Yeah, it's mad.
Man. But how you feeling for the latest game between Brazil and South Korea.
You know what? I'm still waiting to see Brazil come out first gear.
Yeah.
Because so far, I mean, I think it was their first game for the last 20 minutes. That's when they properly came out to play.
Definitely. I think for them, but to be honest, with all the top teams, whether it's France, Argentina, Brazil, Netherlands, Portugal even, we all haven't seen the best of them just yet. And I think that will be probably the death of some of those guys, and for others they'll get lucky because once it gets to this stage, sheesh, you can't mess around.
Just for a spoiler, yeah, you are not going to see the best of France. Call him Barry 19 because he's going to lock him down. I'm telling you, he's locking him down.
Hey,
Man, like Buzz 19 is around.
listen, what you saying, man? England gonna dominate against France. You heard it here, man.
You know what? I'll take that back. Dominate, yeah. Buzz 19 is coming for a new lockdown.
Hey, saying that
First victim, Mbappe.
Mbappe. Ooh, people saying it's gonna be an Mbappe masterclass. So what he was able to do.
Listen, I'm telling you, Buzz 19.
Hey, man, we shall see. I definitely think that's gonna be a good game. Very hard for both teams because in England, I think what they displayed against Senegal at least is in midfield. They can play really well in the midfield and control games in there. And to be honest, they even adopted a game plan that they must have adapted on the fly against Senegal because look at how the game went off. And Senegal just got caught in transition in the end, and it was some great counter attacks by England. Jordan Henderson, Harry Kane, and Saka scoring the 3 goals.
Yeah, the counters killed him off, and then that poor fan. I feel bad for that guy, man. Senegal were looking decent. They were looking decent.
Yeah, they were, man. Possession was nice. They were controlling the game, and I wouldn't say they were creating a lot of chances. They had a good chance. I think it was it Ismail Assar? Yeah, that was the one that blasted it over the bar. Got under pressure by Pickford, I think. But possession was real nice, but they just weren't able to find that end product. And when it came to defensive positioning in transition, they just got caught out. They're showing the replays of that France game now against Switzerland, man. Devastating finishes from Mbappe. The first and the second goal, just quality, man. Absolute quality. And that's who, whether it be Kyle Walker, Trippier, Stones, and Maguire, Luke Shaw, that's what they're going to have to deal with. And I'm sure they'll need others to support as well.
I think it was the second England goal just killed them.
Oh, yeah. That Harry Kane counter-attack before halftime. Oh, that you could see them getting back into the game before, but after it was gone. Shout out to a man like Santi. Hope you're doing well. Your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time as the game's about to restart with Japan.
Hey, man in the kitchen and that.
Oh my man. Hey, shout out man in the kitchen. The time is now. Shout out to Realist United as well, man. Wherever you are, Realist, man. Hope you're doing well. Shout out to Rich, Eagle Eye Football. Man like rolling each and every time. I know you're somewhere lurking. We'll be back at 7, by the way, folks. So don't go anywhere. Be a couple.
I was just gonna say,
hours.
certain man beatbox when they try and say Manchukutioner. It's not nice.
my man in the kitchen. Come on, man. Big up to Super Nick. Hope you're doing well. Per days been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. Come on, the long range. Blasted over the bar to start the half. How are you finding the game, Super Nick, if you have seen it so far? Same with you, Santi, if you have been able to capture a little piece of the game. Japan starting well so far. I believe no substitutes have been made by either side. So I guess they'll probably wait around the 60th minute to weigh out their options, especially for Croatia if the scoreline stays the same. And here they are now. Perisic outside of the foot cross, just kicked out for a throw-in.
Hey, big up to the music goat Super Nick. And I don't think it's appropriate time to ask about Curry Goat still, but I'm gonna keep that in the back burner. I'm not gonna ask about that.
You know what, man? Hey,
Listen, we've all, like I said, we've all had howlers, you know.
trust me, man. How
But what I can say, one of my uncles, yeah, I ain't ever burnt chips, so I'm okay. I'm okay.
yeah, hey, you know what I mean, fam?
Man said, I'll put him in the fryer. I went to the garden on my phone, and when I came back, they were black. I'm like, big man, you know, you're supposed to like, you can't spend a good half an hour outside, you know.
That's the worst part, you know. Imagine you just it, fam. It's like
I don't know if you're on Discord. It was this one I was telling the man them about. Same uncle, yeah. I told him it sounds like crap when you hear it, but to this day, I still don't understand why, yeah. His house got robbed back in the days, yeah. They took jewelry, some money, and this always sticks with me. I still don't get it. They took vegetables from the fridge.
I think I remember this.
But my uncle told me, I said to him, "You're lying." He said, "Oh, why would I make you up?" I was like, "Why they take like jewelry? I can understand, yeah. You can sell it quick."
Man took some ice, some nice watches, all of them things there, and then hey, you know what, fam? I need some broccoli still.
Man said, "Yo, I need one of my five a day." I'm like, "Yo, why are you robbing vegetables, big man?"
Man took some broccoli, some carrots. It's a bit mad still. Hey, listen. Each and every time, show some love. Everybody in the chat. Please, man. Big up to Roland once again, giving the keys to the palace, if you may. A shout out to him. He'll be back at 7. Shout out to Santi, Super Nick in the cut, Chino. Shout out to Drizzy in the cut. Good luck to the exam as well. Solo was here earlier. Football Power Hour. Sammy as well, man. Big ups to everybody inside showing up on the stream. Be sure to hit a like and subscribe to Pros Only Sports if you enjoy
Santi,
the content.
not just potatoes. I don't know what my man dashed, but
Hey, listen, why bother going to Tesco when I got this house right here? I'm telling you, listen.
yes, he said, "Omar, why not?"
You know, the missus probably said, "Hey, you need to go out to the shop, fam." So he used the time wisely. He said, "Look, called his brethren. He had an organized break-in, so he patterned that, got the jewelry, turned that into CX or something like that.
Yo,
What, 25
boy,
pence?
you know. They're proper.
You can bring in 24 karat gold ice chain, fam, and they'll give you £1 for it.
Remember that Uncle Pembe watching it proper made his love. Man's boys stole his stuff and went to CX. You know?
Hey, that's boy in it. That is boy in it, fam.
Probably got a fiver for all his work.
You got a fiver, fam. You said I needed that fiver, fam. That can't be your boy. And I swear he went in trying to get it back, fam, but he couldn't even get it. By the time you go in and get it, it's a £5 flipping into 50, fam.
Oh, yo, look at that sign. Yo, that guy better hope Modric will score, you know.
Hey. I just heard the commentators say that Japan have an aim to win the World Cup by 2050. Long-term planning.
Yeah, it might be a
Hey,
good one, no?
come on. Cost of living crisis might be a new wave. Veggie break-ins.
You see,
Hey,
this makes sense these days, yeah. But back in them days, yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know.
man said, "Hey, fam, what's that? What's that watch brand here that everybody wants?" And it's like when you're in school, everybody's got them watches. I forgot the brand name.
It's
Let me see if I
Rolex.
can. Nah. It's them.
Is it Tag something? Yeah, there's only two I know actually.
Let me go on thing. It's not one of the fancy brands. G-Shock, that's the one. G-Shock. Man took his G-Shock watch, all of them things there, and then said, "Hey, you know what? Yeah, walking past the fridge, let me have a drink of some orange juice, some veggies."
I still can't believe my man dashed veggies.
um, Japan have been planning for a while. They have progress over the past 3 weeks. Hey, listen, I've been so impressed from what I've seen from Japan in this World Cup. Trust me. A new pat, no new paddock on my wrist. Yeah, G-Shock, man. G-Shock watch. Timeless. See him
I
say
don't know
we
if it was
do
a
it, we
thing.
do it. I put more.
I don't know if it was a thing in your ends, but in school, there's actually see man with the magnetic earring.
Hey, I think a few people I used to know did that. That's kind of wild, fam. I always wondered how that worked, fam.
It's
I
like
thought the thing.
there's like a little circle magnet you put behind your ear,
Oh,
and then you have to just kind of like pinch it a bit with the other part of the front. Actually, you're just pierce your ear, innit?
yeah, fam. I got my ears pierced a couple years back. But imagine, fam, you're just suffocating your ears. Nah, I'm joking, fam. My hater was in there again.
Yeah, we might just see how to turn off the earring.
Hey, they say you got the bust down on the earrings, fam. It's glistening. That Swarovski, fam. That
Yeah,
syrup crystals.
you might have to just do a light show off.
Hey,
Yeah, Santi Manto, he got 16 karat gold, he got something else.
16
Man, just
carats and onion rings. Hey, listen, big up Santi, man. Wordplay impeccable.
man came back to his boss like, is this what you needed?
Oh, but deep it, yeah. Imagine you wake up in the morning. Okay, so your door's unlocked, your fridge door's open. You're like, okay, I lost a few of my chains. I brought them from Poundland anyway. I got them in Christmas crackers. And then you look at your fridge. The carrots that you brought yesterday, they're gone. Half of your broccoli's missing. You have bite marks in your onions.
Listen, at least it's good to know the thieves of the world are worrying about their 5 a day at least.
Hey, you know what I mean, fam? It's a good sport. Well, no, it's not a good sport. It's just a high intensity sport, fam. Fun criminals though. Croatia in possession now. Water ball in. That is 1-1.
Oh,
Just like
what a
that.
header.
The man we were speaking about. Ivan Perisic. And the Croatians are back in the game just like that.
Man, what a header that was.
Wow. The cross in there was absolutely outstanding. And the finish to match it. Just like that, Japan won, Croatia won, and they creep up their record of scoring in now 9 consecutive knockout matches in a row. What a finish. You know what? To be fair, you can see it coming low key. The speed of the game, the intensity of Japan had decreased somewhat. And you always favor the Croatians when they're able to get a bit of possession and gain control, regain true control of the game. But just like that, it's a 1-1. And Dejan Lovren with the wonderful cross into the box.
Oh, of
Bad
all
coming
people,
out
they
as
had to do
centre
that
back.
guy. Oh, of all people.
Man, formerly of Liverpool.
Hey, actually, this works on my slander, even though I rate De Bruyne, this works on my slander.
Man said Lovren has more assists than KDB.
Ooh.
That's 6
What
goals
are
in
you?
14
What
matches
are
for
you without
even
Haaland, big
Perisic.
man? What are you without Haaland?
It's Nagatomo. Ball in, nobody's there. Cleared away by Croatia. Endo gets it back, lines up the long range shot, and tipped over the bar. Good save by Livakovic. The ball was dipping. Let's see if it looked like it was going in. Endo, great strike, and I think that was just about going under the bar, but it was straight at Livakovic, and he was able to tip it over the bar. Corner kick to Japan. Now we got ourselves a little game. Mix of the mix saying kiss my teeth 1-1. Ball in the box. Just about slapped away by Livakovic. Croatia win the ball back again. But the man we've been focusing on almost being crucial to Croatia's goal scoring threat possibly hasn't been used to the best of his strengths at Tottenham Hotspur so far this season. But he's been effective today for Croatia, scoring that goal, and he has an opportunity now to run into the box. Fake shot, and he gets it all wrong, but there's an opportunity. Great defending by Molita, just getting a foot and towing it away. Croatia still on the ball now. Perisic deflected and finds Nagatomo, who can clear it away. All of a sudden, the game has turned on its head. The Croatian fans, loud, very loud in the Allianz Stadium.
This is what I was
Yeah,
worried about in the first half. End of first half. I was hoping Japan don't get tired quickly, and it's happened it's real quick.
facts. Fortunately, man.
If they can just weather this out for a bit, hope they can find a second win.
That's it.
Hey, Roland,
Because
what were you going to say?
Nah. Opportunity straight at the goalkeeper. But yeah, it's true what you're saying, bro. I mean, we've been used to them turning up in the second half. So now this is a completely different test for Japan. Roland asking, hey, it's extra time and loading. What are you saying, Vibes? You think this could go to ET?
Only if Japan find a second win, because I think the more he carries on, the more Croatia just going to use their experience on him. But if
Yeah.
I'm not, that would be the first. It'd be the first extra time, innit?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, because the other knockout, yeah, we've not had it yet. I know we've only had a few, but
That would be an interesting affair as the game goes on. Both teams, I think, yet to make a sub. I'm looking on, and I believe Ante Budimir is preparing to come on now for Croatia. Budimir will probably come on for Petkovic, who's been playing down the middle now for Croatia. So yeah. Hasn't had the best of nights tonight, Petkovic, but his team are back in the game now and in the driving seat. Japan, of course, still have changes to be made. Minamino on the bench. Kalo Mitoma, who's had a positive effect in games for Japan. Asano, Takuma Asano. So there are options to change up the game and inject some energy, some pace.
yeah, Asano's the one to look out for. He's rapid.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's coming on. I believe he scored a goal off the bench too. They've had quite a few contributors in that regard. Luka Modric,
Oh, good
dangerous.
save and good strike.
What a save by Gonda. Great strike, like you said, by Modric. Just picks up the ball a little right in a central position. Half volley. The ball was dipping and it was a superb save by Gonda.
Man, that guy in the crowd, big man, you need to dash your sign, you know. But where's
Dave,
Modric? That judge is gonna come back for you.
yeah, it's not looking good, fam. It's not looking good. Kovacic and Modric just playing it short. Modric whips it in. Nobody's there. Goes out for a Japan goal kick. Poor execution that you're not used to seeing a delivery like that from Luka Modric, but he has had it a couple times in the game. Everybody's human. Just showing the replay of that Modric strike. And now, just as we were talking vibes, Asano, Mitoma getting ready to come on for Japan. And I believe it's Nagatomo and Maeda, the goal scorer, coming off.
This should hopefully inject some life into him.
Yeah. Akuma Asano and Kaloru Mitoma coming on for the goal scorer. Number 25, Maeda, Celtic, and Yuto Nagatomo, 36 years of age.
I wish they took that other guy for the memes, you know. Kazu. Remember him on FIFA last year? Some guy
Kazu.
called Kazu. So he's the oldest. I think he was the oldest active player or something like that. I know he was the oldest player in FIFA anyway. Last
Kazuyoshi.
year.
Oh, I know you. Is the 55-year-old guy?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. I say no more, fam. Hey, that's crazy, 55, fam. The man's balling out.
I said, bro, retire, but this guy's like, nah, not today.
They ain't my day, fam. Certain men are out here retiring at 30, fam. This guy's still going at 55. That's incredible.
Yeah, I was gonna say at
But
least
then
we ain't got
again,
no late night watch-alongs for the PLEs and that because there's not one until the Rumble, I think.
yeah, it's true. They canceled day one, innit?
Yeah, day one's gone.
WWE settings. Here come Croatia though. Juranovic can't get the ball right. Played it low across the ground. That's nice. That's really nice. Perisic, block shot. Japan a little under the cosh now. That was nice by Kramaric. Left wing this time. He's getting doubled by Doan and Ito. Brozovic now. Patient build up from Croatia. Kramaric tried to cut it in. Oh! That was close. So Kramaric takes a shot. It's deflected right into Budimir. And he just can't get the header on target. If he gets the header on target, there's a good chance that's a goal. Mistimes the header completely, and manager Dalic just hands on head, understands what kind of opportunity that was in a game like this. Croatia preparing another substitution now. I believe that's Mario Pasalic. Getting clued up by the coaches. They're preparing a long throw now. Juranovic is gonna throw that long. Heading on well, and the goalkeeper, Gondo, will get to that. That's a great ball towards Asano, trying to control the ball. Good defending. Guardiola just heads it out for a throw-in. Ain't having none of that. Okay. That is interesting. So, Anđelej Kramaric coming off now for Croatia. And Mario.
Kept him on.
Yeah. Just. That is interesting.
Hey, yo, why am I getting notifications about Kanye, big man? I don't care. I don't know what's going on, but leave me alone. I don't care. I don't care.
Hey, don't, you know what I mean? Don't let him drag you into trouble.
It's just a notification saying is back on Instagram now. Why are you telling me for?
That's wild, fam. Instagram sending you that.
No, it's a Reddit post. It's from I think it's his own subreddit. I don't even go on that, you know.
Yeah. Reddit, man. There's some funny things on Reddit. I'm not gonna lie. A weird place.
Yeah, some of the stories you could find on that. That's why I seen the thread for NBA London names.
Yeah.
CP3 to 6 days and all that. I was like, yo.
You know it's mad, yeah. I remember one time, I think I must have searched up the definition of narcissist many years ago on Reddit. Well, not Reddit, on Google. And then there was this Reddit thread I went into, and there was a whole load of people talking about what a narcissist does in different scenarios, fam. And I kept on getting emails from Reddit. And I was like, rah, fam, what's going on here? But yeah. A wild place still.
Yeah, well, yeah, once you search, they keep dragging you back in.
Yeah. Like, fam, I don't need this right now. Oh, we move.
Oh, unlucky that. Unlucky.
Yeah. Mitoma was unlucky. Just tried to drive down that left wing, and in the end, just dribbled the ball out of possession. Blessings to everybody in the chat though who's been watching over the course of this almost an hour and 4 to 5 minutes. Still got a good 20 minutes of the game to go, plus added time. Could be extra time. Who knows? So be sure to stay locked in. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to Pros Only Sports if you're new.
Oh, what was that Lukaku touch, big man?
Hey. and like steel toe Bellingham. I man.
Nah,
Hey,
his face kills me, when he misses something.
um,
You think you brought yes, you think you brought everyone saw it. Don't worry, everyone saw it.
hey, look, Lukaku missed another sitter. I don't man. I don't know what happened to Lukaku, man. Like him as a player as well, fam.
You see that
Things
interview?
started. Hey, that did reverse judge. It might have
You know
been
what
Thomas
is
Tuchel, you know.
the thing is, I don't mind the player interview, yeah, but some of the stuff he was saying, I just found really weird, and like, I thought, yeah, this guy's a bozo. Like you
Like
saying stuff like, um, they asked him, would you want to play with Martinez again? He was like, yeah, yeah. But don't come here, I'll come back to you. I'm like, bro, you
that's
know you're contracted to
wild.
Chelsea. Like,
That's wild. How was I gonna say though? Don't come to Chelsea, fam. Don't come here. I'll come back to Inter when I'm ready, fam. I love that place, man. The fans,
yeah, but I'm like, yeah,
everybody.
why did you leave, big man? Because I think it was when he left, he said when he moved to Chelsea, he was still in constant contact with people at Inter.
Yeah, I mean,
Man said,
who
yeah, don't
knows,
come
man?
here, I'll come back to you. I'm like, yo, big man, you need to know who you're playing
A
for.
way in it, fam. You be advocating your team to buy a player that you like playing with. And
Man, got people at Matisse looking like a down fool. Talking about lock the streets off, it's not safe.
fam, yeah, fam, it ain't safe, fam, cause we got Timberland boot machine guns, fam.
I'm telling you, bro,
Spraying,
you
fam.
got straight Tims and fitted.
Man said a custom AK, fam. Timberland skin. Luka Modric about to take a corner now for Croatia. He's about to whip this one in because they have taken a couple short corners in this game that haven't worked out. Oh, a little routine and it does not
Oh
work
yeah.
out. Oh, that one was a training ground routine, but it did not work out. Can Japan get on the counter now? Ooh, nah. Free kick to Croatia.
Why am I thinking about Alexis Sanchez when I look at this referee? I don't know what's going on with me.
Hey, man, like Sanchez. Which French club is he playing for right now?
I can't remember. Is it?
Marseille, yeah, Marseille.
He got me hyped with the piano.
Oh, bro,
Ah,
when I saw him coming, yeah, yeah. Let's set the better, fam.
yeah, just
How
lock
come
that
I
piano off.
say? How come I say the first time he came into the training complex, fam, he called his agent to ask if they could reverse it.
Yeah, that's taking the piss. That is taking the piss. I'm telling you, he probably saw Bolingoli playing one touch and he thought, nah, 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 nah. Get me out of here.
Listen, boom, boom, boom.
Man's there
Commanders
just hitting
coming
the
up.
windscreens in the car park.
Kawada came off for Japan and Hiroki Sakai coming on in replacement. Imagine it. In one touch, when somebody just does the dead thing, fam, boots the ball bare hard against the wall, it goes long, fam. Got Lukaku that. It's a light work, fam. Pow! You just see someone's office, fam, booting Edward's face.
I'm telling you, if you ever need I don't know the word for it, when you're trying to destroy a building or something, when you need a demolition job doing, yeah, call Lukaku on AVB to play one touch. It'll be done in half an
Oh,
hour. Building lock off, windows gone, everything.
it's mad, fam. I said, ready, aim, and fire. Gonda just holding on to the ball now for Japan. Taking his time, booting it long. 15 minutes to go in the game. Plus, however, much added time gets given. It's going to be an exciting end to the game. I feel like the more it goes on, we could get extra time. So we may have to be prepared for that one, ladies and gents. So get your snacks, your drinks. Here's Modric, middle of the park, loses control of the ball, and now here's Matomo. Great challenge. That was by Kovacic. Japan retained possession with the throw-in though. $11 shots for Croatia, 3 on target. 9 for Japan and 3 on target, but they give away the ball. Here's Ivan Perisic, counter-attack. Takes the shot! Whoa. That could have gone anywhere, but I believe it took a deflection. Croatia corner. It was Yoshida who gave it away, and just that left-footed strike. Perisic so talented, both-footed. And that was a good block by Tomiyasu. Just about caught him. I believe that was heading towards goal. And it would have been dangerous.
Hey, that's some nightmare stuff. What was that? You see the fun yet? Nah, big man.
Yeah.
That's gonna scare someone.
Listen. Oh, great defending by Doan.
That's a last-minute
Wow.
tackle.
Talk about putting your body on the line for your country. Brilliant. Doan just gets a left toe on it. Get it out of there. Endo was in and around the area too. So no doubt he would have went flying. Barisic was the one who committed the free kick. He would have had a clean strike if it wasn't for the clearance. Okay. Endo gets fouled now. He's rolling around on the ground. That might be a booking or just a talking to, at least for Brozovic. There have been no bookings in this game so far. I think so, yeah. I think there's been no bookings in this game, which is mad.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen one.
Yeah. Free kick for Japan on the right side, a little deep. Croatia playing a high line. As we go into the 80th minute of the game, whipped in, headed away. Mitomo gets it outside. It's a good ball in. Tomiyasu across the face of, cleared away.
Oh, if that was anyone else, I would have said shoot. But I can understand why he didn't.
Yeah. Man. Tomiyasu, man. You gotta swing a leg at it. Swing a foot. And if it doesn't go well, it is what it is.
Listen, yeah, that is true. You might as well try. You might as well.
Yeah. Just Lovren. Brozovic tries to play it. Juranovic in behind and gives away the ball. And now here comes Japan on the counter. Oh, great defending.
Ooh.
Fantastic defending.
Yeah, because he was in. He was in.
Yeah. I believe it was Asano playing the ball through. If it wasn't intercepted, that would have been a great opportunity. Less than 10 minutes to go in the game now. Make that 9. Juranovic, long range ball. Gonda's coming out and he claims. Just relieving his team of some pressure, which was needed, to be fair. But this game, I do feel like is opening back up again. We're seeing Japan getting a bit of energy, trying to go in the counter-attack, haven't been able to produce the finishing touches like they did for the goals so far. But the game is opening up. There will be opportunities for Croatia too, with tired legs at the back. Neither team has made a defensive substitution, to be fair.
Yes, I think we're in for a good final 10 minutes here because Japan are starting to get back in it, but at the same time, Croatia is still opening space up.
Exactly. Gonda kicks it long. Ooh, I believe that's a Croatia free kick. Well won by Budimir. Modric is taking it, playing it to Guardiola. Modric. Juranovic. Pazalic. Brozovic again around the corner to Mateo Kovacic. Modric finding Juranovic. Croatia just passing it around. Shout out to Ed in the cut. Hope it's in well, Pitte's been blessed. I appreciate you coming by each and every time saying, is that Viz's avatar? Yeah, damn right it is. Shout out to Uncle Lukaku, fam.
Hey, I was going to say the Trinidad bowling goalie, that's a violation.
Yo, aye. It's wild, it's wild. Big up yourself and hope you're having a great day.
You're big up, Ben, and don't worry, there's no cheats over here. Hashtag Quizmaster and all that.
Hey, listen, less of all that, man. I'd rather go 0 out of how many questions here than cheat, fam, and go 10 out of 10. Actually, 9 out of 10, fam. Still butcher the thing.
Don't which Hamlet,
That's so bad by the Stormzy, right? Nah. Nah,
Yeah,
man.
it's a sticky one. It's a sticky one.
Hey. You know what, yeah. A bit off topic, but I heard a bit of Stormzy's album, fam. I haven't been plugged into music for the good part of this year. Pretty decent still.
I actually need to listen to it. I've not heard anything from it yet.
Yeah.
Even the track he had with Mourinho in it, I've not even heard it. I've just seen that clip.
Same. Same. But it's a lot of like slow tempo, music. I heard someone describe it a bit R&B-ish, a bit of singing in there, Yeah. Japan and South Korea showing the growth in Asian football this year. Ed, I've been so impressed with them in this game. It's a shame they kind of ran out of energy, and that led
Ooh,
to the Croatian goal. Pasadic had a
yeah.
good header for the opportunity for the header there. Goes out for a goal kick, but Japan have been so good. So good. In possession, out of possession. The only thing that's hurt them is they've just been in certain scenarios inches away from getting that extra goal, getting that second, getting that third. But yeah, Minamino getting ready to come on now for Japan. And it's
Apart
Doan.
from Costa Rica, which I still don't know why they subbed all them players. Yo, big man, he's got a massive red nose, anyway. I know that distracted me. Yeah. I don't know why they subbed that many players against Costa Rica, but apart from that, they've been proper impressive.
Yeah. And shout out to Ritsu Doan, man. Playing his football at Freiburg. He's been a super sub, but now he's just come off a Minamino who had a brilliant impact in that Germany game, I believe, when he did come on with the likes of Doan, Asano, I believe, made a real difference.
I swear that was a tomato on the person's nose.
That's wild, man. You remember when we used to wear what was that thing? The red nose.
Oh, I did not like that because of the smell of
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
You
bro.
just had to finesse some like Febreze or something quickly into it if you could.
Um, get the fresh one. They were smelling very weird.
And I used to give a pound to school to wear non-uniform. I used to see people putting red hairspray in their hair. I'm like, yeah, that's not the
Yeah.
one for me.
You're moving a bit mad, fam. I'm out here trying to wear just a casual thing, fam.
Yeah, I like the red
Comfy fit.
noses. It's just the smell. Yeah, too.
Yeah. And once I had the noodle hair and all them things there.
The voice used to switch up every time you had the red nose on. Yeah, but Stormzy's got I think it was a 1 point interview with that Louis Theroux guy. It was decent actually.
Okay. I'm gonna have to check it out.
He just spoke about some of his music stuff. Then they went to one of the church he goes to with his mum.
Mm. Modric. What happened to I can't even say his name. I think I don't know, fam. Visarenko, the old right back. Who played 4 years ago for Croatia.
Oh, you know the one. He used to play for Atletico, isn't it?
Yeah. I think so.
I
Yeah.
think it's Rashal something. I can't remember.
Hey,
I know who you're talking about. I just can't remember the name.
that's one name I can't say, fam. See me Visarko. Visarko, I think. Yeah.
I'm just gonna call him Atleti's right back. I don't even know if he plays for him still, but
Let me see. Oh, he's playing for Olympiacos now. He's only played 3 times this season. I'm guessing something's gone on. Mateo Kovacic receives the first booking of the game. He just slid in there. Yeah, he took out his teammate too. I have a feeling we're gonna get some extra time, ladies and gents.
I was gonna say Roland. Roland was calling it early,
Hey, come on, man.
borrowing
More
some of
added
that Mariah
minutes.
Carey judge.
I said, all I want for Christmas is you.
That's a light 4 minutes. Yeah, take me back to 10.
certain man when they were sleeping, they're counting sheep. Others counting chickens, fam. We ain't the same. If you know, you know. And give away a free kick.
This ref's a proper enemy, you know.
He's called in some weird fouls. I mean, there was a challenge just before that as well. I think the same guy was involved. He's just jumping up, contesting for the ball, and moving that one EOP.
We've not seen Brush in the chat today. What if that's him? You just put a wig on. That could be.
Shout out to Brush as well, man. Hey, the waves, man. I've been seeing a lot of videos recently of that male. I don't even know what you can call it. Like they have the wig, and then they'll slap something on your head and just put it down there. You got waves, fam.
That reminds me, I need to show you a video that we've seen. Some guy kind of had like the Paul Heyman hair, yeah?
Yeah.
And he gets it lined up. Not only that, what do you call? I can't remember the style of it now. Where you kind of, it's not dreads. It's the small one where you kind of like twist it. There's a lot of them. What's it called again?
I don't even know, man.
I know what you're talking about. He did that style as well.
You know,
with the Paul Heyman hair.
He's gonna give it. There you go, man. There you go. Almost 2.5 minutes into added time. Japan won, Croatia won.
Looks like he's going extra time, this.
Yeah. Gonna get our first.
I think that suits Croatia more, actually.
Never count out Japan, though. They've made the subs. They're coming alive a little more now. Of course, tired legs, but there is a possibility. You would favor Croatia, though. Or would you? Let me know in the chat. Is Matomo left wing?
Come on, last minute winner.
Come on, man. This is what we need. Inject it into my veins. Toma just trying to play in Minamino. It's out for a throw into Japan. 20 seconds to go in the game. I don't think Japan will be in a rush, knowing how much time is left. Who knows? Tomiyasu. I think that'll be that. Yeah, they play it back, and that is full time, ladies and gents. That is full time. Japan won, Croatia won. But as you know, in a knockout game, it's far from over. We'll have extra time. And then, if we do need it further, we will have penalties. For the first time in the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, we have extra time between Japan and Croatia. What have you thought about in that second half? From both teams, really. Well, what kind of observations have you made that'll make you favor a certain side going into extra time, fam?
I think the tiredness, because Croatia, the first 20 or 25 minutes or so, they had more foot on the ball, more dangerous opportunities. And then Japan did get life with the subs, but I think in extra time, it's just that experience again is going to come into play.
Definitely. I think, Croatia, they did well to get back into the game. Like you said, bro, they needed more legs, Japan. They needed more legs, and the more the game went on, it's a more bodies became tired. Croatia took advantage of that. Of course, their experience, their know-how, and their composure on the ball helped them to regain control of the game and just get that brilliant header crossed in by Dejan Lovren, converted by Ivan Perisic. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in extra time, of course. First and second half of extra time. And we could possibly have penalties as well, but we'll kind of shove that to the side for now because we're looking forward to an exciting extra time period. Still got a lot of tired legs out there, no doubt. A lot of experience on both teams. Croatia have been in this scenario. 3-1 draws in 2018. They made the final in Russia. So they've been in this situation. They understand what they need to do in order to win, in order to get back to that area, in order to get back to that winning position. So you would understand why a lot of people be favoring Croatia, but let's not count out Japan, the brilliance of Japan and what they've been able to do over the course of this tournament so far. The group stages, wins against Germany to kick it off. They lost yes against Costa Rica, but then they claimed an absolutely brilliant win against Spain to end the group. Top of Group E, by the way. So let's not count them out. We're just looking at the replays now. That Maeda first goal before half time. Brilliant ball in initially by Doan. Bounces off a defender and then Maeda with the goal. And then this Croatian equalizer, just a brilliant ball in from the right side from Dejan Lovren. Moriyasu is just speaking to his troops, rallying his troops again, getting ready for this extra time period. Tadic speaking to Kovacic and Modric, just letting them know what you need to do. It's not as big as a break as it is after 45 minutes. Modric and Yoshida flipping the coin. Doing the classic heads and tails. You nervous Japanese fans in the stadium. I'm sure the same will be on the Croatian side as well. A little team huddle from both. What spirit you've seen from any side getting to this stage of the World Cup. There's got to be a level of togetherness getting out of the group and battling now in the round of 16. Who will be able to prevail in extra time, or will it go to penalties? No changes have been made in that period. Everybody who left the pitch after 94 minutes will return, and Japan will be kicking off to start the first half of extra time.
Oh shit, I'm a tool, you know. I forgot it's not the same halftime break. I forgot it's just a light 5 minutes, you know.
It's a light 5 minutes. All the better, to be honest. I don't think I could do another 15-minute break at full time.
I can't. I know you just having said that. I can't. I kind of want penalties, you know.
Yeah. Ooh. It'll be exciting. I'm not gonna lie. It'll be exciting.
But my main preferred thing is I want Japan to get the winner.
Yeah. Therefore, rooting for them. It's a great story. And a lot of people will be hoping that they can keep it going. They can make that book just a little bit thicker. Ooh, unlucky corner kick to Japan. It was a good ball by Morita trying to switch it. Perisic just headed it out. All safety there, not taking any risk at this time. You go behind, it's 10 times harder to get back into the game. Ito to take it out on the right-hand side. Whips it in. Not a great corner, to be fair. When Taniguchi tried to get ahead on it, but just out for a goal kick. Good header that was by Yoshida from the goal kick. Croatia back in possession now, though. Lovren playing another long-range ball, but just not quite getting the connection right. Out for a Japan goal kick now. From me to you. What's important in extra time is to pace yourself. You can't go all out, especially when there are tired legs in the team that can get caught in transition. You have to pace yourself. You have to understand and use the time wisely. If you can find a winner, that would be great. Otherwise, it's going into the 50-50. Last chance alone. Penalty shootout settings. Here come Japan though. Ooh. Asano was there, just wasn't able to control the ball. They'll come again though. Tomo was the one who played the ball inside, just outside of the boot. And Asano just couldn't keep his balance. Clipped over the top again. Good header defensively. That's a Japan throwing out on the left now. Just inside of Croatia's half. Here's Minamino now.
Just a bit too
Asano
much.
would chase. Yeah. That's the... they get a corner. Okay. A little deflection. Minamino earning inside a corner. Croatia, absolute... Well, Kovacic and Perisic, they're livid. Thinking it shouldn't be a corner. If this leads to something, it could be controversial. They take it short. Minamino whips it into the box.
Ooh.
Tomiyasu was in there, and they've given away another free kick. Head injury. Okay, head injury. Yeah, Pasalic got a little knock with Tomiyasu head to head. Both, I think Pasalic got up. Tomiyasu still on the ground. He was actually holding his stomach. He looks all right now, just getting a bit of water. At major tournaments, Croatia have gone to extra time in 7 of their 8 knockout stage games. Of those matches at the World Cup, Croatia has progressed in all 3 of them at the 2018 World Cup. And they progress today.
I didn't know it was that much. I did not. I knew the World Cup they went through a few. The last World Cup, but I didn't know it was that much.
That is wild. That is wild. Perisic playing it around the corner. That'll go out for a Japan throw-in now. Perisic just couldn't get to it in time.
I think they got 2 subs left, haven't they? Japan.
I think it's one. Are you given an extra sub up? You go to
How
extra
many have they made
time.
so far? Have they made 3?
They made 4.
Oh yeah, then they got 1. Actually, I don't
Okay.
know with the extra time, But I thought they only made 3.
Yeah, because what's it called? I remember a while back they were speaking about that thing where I think they implemented it because of C19, but they gave the extra sub in if games into extra time. I don't know. I don't know if that stayed though.
Yeah, that was a
Croatia have
wild
only
time for football.
hey man, I'm telling you, bro. All time for football, all time in general. Looks like Croatia making a couple subs now. So that'll be Lovro Maya coming on and Nikola Vlasic of West Ham coming onto the pitch.
Oh wait,
I
is okay. That's a surprise. Well, I know he's getting on, but I don't know why that surprised me that he's going on.
oh wow, Luka Modric.
I didn't expect that.
Wow. Luka Modric and Mateo Kovacic coming off.
And listen, it could be the one to win it. They're just changing of the midfield.
Yeah, that is really surprising. You Big up to Luka Modric, man. Had a difficult game against Japan today, but still had some moments of quality. Kovacic as well. Vlasic is actually on loan from West Ham right now, so he's playing at Torino in Italia.
Yeah, West Ham made some weird. They used to make some weird signings that month.
Yeah, they definitely have made some signings in the last even couple of years that flat out haven't worked out, which is unfortunate to be fair. Because you look at the direction of the team, the trajectory, got into the Europa League. And it's funny because whether you look at sides like Leicester, West Ham, there's always a period where you think maybe they can push on and get into that stage where they're challenging for top 4, but something always stops them.
Yeah, I think for West Ham the big challenge was if they can sign a few more top level, not like the best, but just to compete and try and continuously get to Europe. But now it looks like Declan Rice is leaving at the end of the season.
Yeah, that will be an interesting thing to see. I mean, he's priced out way over 100 million, which is quite wild. David Moyes sees the value in the player, of course, to West Ham. So of course he's gonna try and drive the price up, but you know, you you also don't want to make the risk of taking too long to get the valuable money that you can put into developing the team further. As Perisic get a shot blocked, and then all of a sudden the player's value goes down, and because he priced him out, and then maybe he has his value goes down, and then you can't get that money back.
Yeah, because they could use that money for a few smart signings.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at West Ham, they need a strike. Definitely, they've needed a striker for the longest of times. Mikel Antonio, a lot of the time, they can't just rely on him alone. Japanese substitutes on the bench are saying that Barisic has taken a throw from a wrong position. He threw it in anyway and it was headed away. And I believe Ito wins a free kick. He's battled on the right-hand side today. Really shown both sides of his game, Junior Ito.
You see nothing about Mike Ashley. He's a proper criminal, you know.
Wait, because I thought he took over the place, but apparently they got an eviction notice. Coventry.
I need to read it proper. It said somewhere like one of his groups or somewhere owns the stadium and now they're kicking Coventry out of it.
Wow.
I don't know if he's gonna, and if he's gonna try and be their new owner, big man, you don't start like this. You do not start like this.
Exactly. Yeah, super Nick. You know what? I've liked what I've seen from Skamaka so far. I think they could do with another striker though. But I've liked what I've seen from Skamaka. In Europe, he got it going in Europe, and I think it's about being a little more consistent now for him. Because in certain games he can be a little non-existent. Ooh, Japan almost playing with fire.
I know he's one of your own, yeah, and he's a nice guy, but again, the dancehall Mark Henry, I told you might need to call Ivan Tony's phone up. ASAP. To be fair, yeah, Antonio, he offers something different, I get it, but
yeah, physicality up front, power. When he's in form, when he's not in form, it's not so great.
Let Jamaica cook with Ivan Toney. That's all I'm gonna say.
Listen, as I told you, man, you picked up your honorary cap. Now's the time to travel back to the motherland, fam.
You seen that thing about Ravel Morrison? The clip?
No.
I think Chino was showing us. I don't know what the documentary is, but who's Jamaica's captain now? I forgot. He's the keeper. What's his name now? I forgot.
God.
Is it Blake?
He's in the MLS, yes, Andre Blake.
So he was basically saying there's some people we want like togetherness, and then there's some people who just want to cause a rift. And then he's speaking about Ravel Morrison. He was saying he speaks like he's messy, like he can do it all, but then on the pitch he's always, not passing to anyone, losing the thing. He was not happy.
Oh,
he was.
Oh no! Sorry about that, vibes.
No, I just seen that.
Just had a shot save, but
that was close.
That's not
that
a
was
good.
close.
That is not a good sign at all, vibes. And it's a lot of what we've been speaking about on the streams. Just obviously, if you bring in players internationally, you want them to fit into the team, not just as players, but with their personalities. And if we're having situations where certain players are thinking they're better than others and demanding more from just because of that, then it's not good enough. It's not good enough. And I will always call out the JFF in the end of the day because they're not doing enough to create a good environment for the football team. The developmental system is trash. Everything is trash to do with them. And they need to be better. And to be honest, if we don't make 2026, they will be the reason why.
If I find that, I'll definitely tag you and Nix into that because it's one of them ones where I'm like, this. At one point, yeah, does Morrison just not like understand at this point? Like,
yeah,
you burnt too many bridges, and now you go to the national team, yeah. And listen,
and it's a wonderful
It's not like Blake was asking him to do anything special. He was just like, listen, we just want to all be together for one thing.
Yeah.
Man, you're right. It's a good listen. It's a big opportunity. Jamaica took a chance on him. But they really, if they didn't want, they didn't have to. And you can't just be moving like, But like Blake was saying, like he's just a big superstar.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing about finding balance. You gotta have guys in there who want to play for the country, you want to, bleed for the country. If that's not the case, then just let them go. Here comes Japan, Asano, poor touch on the counter attack. We got 2 minutes added time in the first half of extra time. Japan won, Croatia won. A possibility of penalties looming if there's not another goal in the remainder of this first half of extra time or the second half. I'm just seeing this thing say Mike Ashley's group have told Coventry City they're not welcome at the stadium anymore. That's wild, man. Issued eviction notice by their stadium's new owners. Half-time, extra time, folks. Nah, but that Coventry...
Bro, he's a
How?
criminal. I'm telling you, he's a first-class criminal.
Nah, man. Yeah,
So
you can understand why Newcastle wanted him gone for so long.
the only thing I don't know is if he's trying to become owner of Coventry, because if he is, then I don't understand this move. It does not make sense to me.
Okay, so let me read Coventry's statement. I can put it up on the share screen as well. This is a bit mad. How do I change up this thing? I don't know. There we go. Boom. So Coventry City can confirm media reports that it received an eviction notice from Fraser's Group, new owners of the Coventry Building Society Arena, on Friday afternoon. Following the Fraser's Group acquisition of the stadium from administrators, Coventry City have been told that we must agree a new license to play at the arena. We were surprised to learn of this intention by Fraser's Group, given that discussions with Coventry City prior to the completion of their purchase of the arena led us to understand the existing terms would continue unchanged with Fraser's Group as the new owners of the arena. Coventry City Football Club has an existing long-term license to play at the arena, which was agreed in March 2021 to run until 2031. Fraser's Group have now presented to Coventry City a new agreement with new commercial terms, which have been presented to us without any dialogue or negotiations and are less favorable to the football club. In addition, this license would only run until May 2023. Fraser's Group have said they would negotiate for beyond 2023, but this leaves us without the security and certainty that our current deal provides to us and our fans. To confirm, Coventry City are happy to continue under terms of the current license, which we already have in place to play at the arena. Following Fraser's Group's purchase of the arena, one of the great assets of the city of Coventry, they stated they were looking forward to working with Coventry City Football Club. Coventry City hope that they will act on those words for the good of the arena, the football club, our fans, and the city and the community that they are now part of. Coventry City had envisaged being able to deal with this situation internally, but following media reports this morning, they've had to make a statement as the second half of extra time has started. But that is low, man. Ronan saying Mike Ashley needs to retire, man. How he keeps getting turfed out, it's nah.
Bro, this
That
time
is low.
he's turfing them out before they have a chance.
It's mad. That is low. That is so low.
So basically, he's not the actual owner of the club. He's just
He owns the
still
stadium.
Yeah, that. Listen, I don't want to be nasty to Coventry, yeah, but at the same time, when you're selling to someone like him, yeah, you need to get like a full-on contract guaranteed that this guy ain't gonna play no games.
Man, I don't know what position they were in or what the previous owners of the stadium were in. To kind of have to sell it. I'm pretty sure there was a little situation there, but
Oh no, they were definitely down bad, but
Yeah,
Now they imagine getting kicked out of your own stadium.
that is cold. Cold, cold, cold.
He doesn't want to help his image, does he, Mike Ashley?
He doesn't care. As long as he's making money, he's good. They have a perfectly fine agreement, but because that doesn't favor him, he wants to just squeeze some more out of the club.
This is why I was happy for
It's,
Newcastle fans. This is why I was happy for them.
trust me. Now you understand what kind of guy they was working with for so many years. Man, it's mad still. Just a couple minutes now into the second half of extra time. I have a feeling that this game is gonna end up being a penalty shootout.
That would be fun. I can't. Well, not for the teams, obviously. But
Yeah.
for us it'd be fun.
Entertainment.
Hey, listen, EA,
Entertainment.
if you're listening, yeah, Asano last minute winner hit us with the SBC and that
Hey,
99 pace. Set no more.
they've been disappointing us, fam. That World Cup mode stinks.
Yeah, the promo's been. I got the swap tokens for the World Cup player pick.
That's calm. That's calm.
It didn't hit as good as I thought it was gonna hit, but
Yeah.
man, like Harry Kewell, I thought it's alright, fair enough.
Hey, maybe next year, fam. EA Sports FC.
Hey, now it's
It's,
just 20 tokens for the 84 times 20 times 3.
man,
It's a bit of a mouthful to say that.
that's mad. I
I
think I
think it's
only
easier
have
to
one
set
or two.
three 84 times 20s. It's easier to set that still.
Oh, here's Matoma. Put it in the box. Just cleared away. Sakai can't get to it.
You see, Roland, you thought after he got the bug from Saudi for selling, you thought maybe this guy would just relax in it, but he said, "Nah, it's nearly Christmas. Let me show people who the true villain is." Imagine, imagine kicking off
Oh,
December like this. I'm telling you, he's a proper villain.
easy. You did. I didn't even think of it in that context, bro. December, here's the season to be Johnny and all them things there. Man's kicking them, turfing them out there. Eviction notice, you know.
Man said, "You man want to play ball? Find a park or something."
Absolute disgrace.
Hey,
Uh,
Coventry, I know some owners who can help you out. Apparently, they're looking to sell a club in Manchester. I heard.
nah. Don't put that onto them, fam. Nah.
Listen, at least Coventry will have a stadium. That's what.
Yeah, stay, fam. J and
They
A,
won't have
fam.
to play on the beach.
J and A at your service, fam.
Imagine a Coventry player, and they're like, "Yeah, you're playing a school gym today."
Oh, nah. That's a violation.
Hey, whatever happens from to Japan from here on out, they've been a nice surprise this World Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a pleasure to watch their games because I've been privileged here on Pro Zone Sports to watch and taking a lot of their games, and it's never been short of entertainment. I will say that.
I'm glad that crossed it come to anything because I was gonna say, yo, that judge talks would have been heavy.
Hey, corner kick now for Croatia. Whipped into the box this time. Punched out by Gunda. Strong hands. Bro, than saying I want Japan to make it to the quarters, bro. They more than deserve it, man. I'd be so sad for them if they were to go out.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Because
saying. Even though I want penalties, a Japan winner. That's what I want more. I need it.
yeah, that would just be vibes. What they've been able to do, teams they've been able to beat, and
These
then
extra time merchants can't keep getting away with it.
nah, it's true. You know, Croatia can't keep on getting away with this. Are you coming into 2022, family? You're starting this again in the very first knockout round. Nah. Enough is
Leave that
enough.
in 2018. Leave it. Leave it.
Enough is enough. Another
But then
long
you learn
throw
your
this
lesson.
time.
Then you learn your lesson after France bopped you because you were too tired.
Hey. Well done, Sakai. Gonda kicks it long. Ito just can't control the ball. Vardio plays it back. Hit long by Livakovic. Yeah. And Naka fighting to win back the ball for Japan. Just can't quite pinch it off. Sorry, Orsic is on the pitch. I forgot to bring that to you guys' attention. He actually got subbed on for a substitute. So Ante Budimir came off, and Orsic is on the pitch now.
Ooh, you never like to see that, sub getting subbed. It's not nice.
Trust me. It's not a good look. Long throw by Juranovic now.
Ooh.
No, they don't. And woohoo! Gonda again. Just kicking it along every time he gets the ball. This time it's Asano fighting for it. Up against Vardio. Great hold-up play by Asano. Trying to bring others into play now and brilliantly done.
You know what? I suppose the Modric sub, I was more thinking penalties, but it does make sense for the game. It does make sense.
Yeah.
But having said that, since the change, I was thinking they're going to change your midfield. They might dominate, but it's not happened. It's not happened.
Here comes Japan now. Poor cross by Sakai. Tomiyasu fight. And he does win that back. Is it a final burst for Japan with just under 6 minutes to go in extra time? Ito. Endo now. Crossing it in, nobody there. But hold on, it's headed across and good goalkeeping by Livakovic.
But going back to it, could you imagine, they beat Germany first of all, and they fumbled still again. Don't know what happened. Don't know why they did that, but then they end up being Spain.
It's insane. It's insane. Something that, if you were to say that to a lot of people, they would have said that's a fairy tale ending. You know what I mean? But yeah, they've done an incredible job.
Top in the group with Germany and Spain in it.
Germany getting knocked out. Wow.
Obviously, we don't need to talk about the fourth place team.
Yeah, man.
Like Costa, Avino, and that.
Hey, listen. The culture came through on that one. Still, I'm not gonna lie. The culture came through.
Someone told me they called Costa £3. I was like, yo, that's not nice, That is not nice to say.
Hey, fam, that's a bully. Whoever said that's going up the bullying list, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, go on. You see Uncle on his onesie with the drum.
On.
Go.
No, I'm saying you, some of these crowds have been an absolute vibe, fam. I know we've seen certain scenarios where the payoff is sweet, but there has been some representation in the crowds. Say no more, Drizzy. Give me a second.
But I know one thing me and you will never agree on is them damn vuvuzelas.
Hey, man. I love them vuvuzelas, man. I love me some vuvuzelas. Bring me, inject it into my veins. Hey, Drizzy, I dropped you the link on Twitter, bro. Yeah, I got you on Twitter.
I swear these extra time merchants better not score in the last minute, you know.
Hey, if they do, hey, man, like Drizzy,
Yo,
how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good.
Good. How was the exam?
Man, fuck. It was hard. Man.
Hey, man. Listen, man. Hopefully everything's blessed, man. Bless us with good results in the cut.
Don't worry, you know EOP like an angel pass, don't worry.
Hey, fam, I'm surprised I ain't seen NN
Nah, he's
surveying
a
the
fraud.
area, fam.
He's a fraud, you know. John Terry Lover.
Man. Hey, Drizzy, you been able to see much of the game or nah?
Huh?
You been able to see much of the game or
Yeah.
nah? Yeah. How
Japan
you
is like
feeling?
trying. I think they'll go to penalty kicks, man.
Yeah, definitely. Boy, once it goes to pens, it's all to play for, man.
Yeah.
They took off Luka Modric. Croatia, they might regret that. Who
Yeah, I
knows?
think so too. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Was a strange, right? Even me and Fives were speaking about it, and like, you understand maybe he's getting a bit tired, but like what Vibes said, the changes they made hasn't really done anything positive for them. And then you're taking away somebody who can
Ooh, that
take
was
you a
close.
penalty and dispatch it.
Uh,
Yeah, because the changes, they had nothing's really happened with the changes.
damn, that was close.
See what happens. A little behind and that. Croatia got a throw in now. Barisic played the whole game, plus extra time. All back four, to be honest. Guardiola. Barisic trying to take on the defender. Able to keep it in play, but just can't get the good crossing. Played away by Mitomo. One minute of added time.
It's time for penalty kicks.
Okay. Time for pens.
Yeah.
Croatia were just pushing. I think I'm seeing this chance now. Yeah, I'm just seeing this chance now. Where Maya had the opportunity to just drag the ball wide. A little chaotic in possession there by Japan, but they survived for now. It's a 5 for now.
Now, come on, Japan. We can't let these extra time merchants do it again.
Oh,
Hey,
I know, man. They're so annoying. The Euros,
How
the
you?
World Cup, and now here too. Ugh.
man. It's true. These guys, they find a way. And that is that. Full-time penalty kicks will soon be here, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be quick, but be sure to get some snacks, some drinks. And this is going to be a movie. We've had,
Not for me, man.
man,
Too much pressure on my heart.
I'm telling you. I'll I'll feel it for Japan if they get knocked out, man. But here we go. A lot of
I
guys
think
will
to me,
be
like,
watching on. Go on, bro.
if I'm Japan, I'll try and go first.
Mm. Set
Because
the
if you go
tone.
second, if you go second, you put too much pressure on yourself.
True.
Yeah,
True,
yeah,
to
I'd
be
definitely
honest.
try and go first. Definitely.
Tell situation. You never know, man. But and penalties, it's always a crazy situation. I love to watch the reactions of the players, not just on the pitch huddling up, but the guys on the bench as well. Some of them can't even watch.
Yeah, listen, we've had a lot of PTSD from penalties.
Oh, fam, don't
Too
even
much. Too much
don't,
recently.
hey, don't even mention that. Honda, he's had a really good game for Japan. Could he possibly be a hero today? And same with Livakovic. He's been pretty solid on the other side. One of these goalkeepers could come away as the hero today and send their team into the quarterfinals this World Cup. They'll either face Brazil or South Korea. Looks like both sides have worked out who's going to be taking the penalties. The tense look of so many guys. It's mad. They like Croatia don't have Perisic, Kovacic, who we've seen take penalties confidently at times as
What?
well. Modric.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So
I actually forgot they took Perisic off.
yeah. That
Hey,
is
that was like stopping, man.
Oh, not this guy
wow.
Lovren, you know.
Oh,
Mm,
Japan is going first.
okay.
Yeah, that's good.
You captains lining up now, Lovren and Yoshida.
Kamada? Oh, Kamada, please.
I'm still at the point where the referee's lecturing the two captains, man. I know
Man,
me and
yes,
Vibes are.
yeah, still behind.
um,
Yeah, we're on iPlayer. It's not fun.
I player does us dirty, fam. I couldn't believe I was so far ahead on ITV yesterday, fam. I was blessed. Today, I don't think it would be the same thing. Hey, Gunda and Livakovic shaking it out, saying let the best man win. You man like Minamino walking up.
No good.
Referee speaking to Gonda and Livakovic. Penalty shootouts, ladies and gents. Doesn't matter whether you're a part of it. Doesn't matter whether you're watching, whether you're a fan. There's always tension. Always pressure. To the very end. Be the substitute Takumi Minamino to start this penalty shootout. He places the ball on the spot. Up against Livakovic. Where does he go? Has he worked it out already? Or is he going to work it out on the
Oh,
fly?
why is he gonna
He
put this?
misses. He
You
misses.
saw
He
it?
misses.
Oh, that was a
Oh,
horrible penalty.
Are you serious? Oh my god.
it was so poor
Oh,
penalty by Minamino.
yeah, that was horrible is the wrong word. That was IU, but yeah, this was bad penalty.
Yeah. He didn't find a corner at all. Didn't look confident.
End the stream, man. End the stream, man. This is horrible.
And now for Croatia, we got stepping up Nikola Vlasic. Playing in Torino right now. Can he put it away? Yes, he does.
Good penalty.
Finds the left corner. That's what Minamino needed to do. Had a bit of elevation to it as well. Good penalty. Oh boy, oh boy. Pressure, pressure. We got Mitoma stepping up now for Japan. He needs to put away this penalty.
Some trash ass penalties.
Oh, it's missed.
No. Oh no. These extra time merchants are gonna get away with it again, aren't they?
Yeah,
it's literally the same penalty in the other side now. The left side he aims for. No corners. It's such a poor penalty. It's a little better than Minamino's, but still. Good save by Livakovic, but Japan are shooting themselves in the foot now. Brozovic stepping up for Croatia. Scores down the middle.
Yeah, I can't see it. I can't see a miracle happening now. We need one, but I can't see it happening.
Man. Such a poor start to the shootout. They're going to need Gonda to pull off something. Asano, a man who's provided heroics in normal time in this competition. Takuma Asano, number 18. It's a must-score penalty now. Small steps, run up, scores.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Livakovic went the wrong way. He's blessing Gonda right now, begging him, do something. Do something for us.
CM.
The Fire stepping up now, number 14 for Croatia. It's a poor run up. Oh, it's in the post.
Another dead penalty.
Hey, he deserved that. Who do you think you are, fam, walking up to a penalty so nonchalantly like that?
Hey,
nah.
Listen, that's the miracle we needed, you know.
Hey, listen. I know Drizzy's seen some things, fam, so I'm praying, I'm hoping, I'm praying.
Nah, don't pray anymore.
Super Nick said cheats. Yoshida, the captain. Oh
no! No, God, these are my days, man.
That's the most trashiest penalties I've seen, man.
Croatia have the opportunity to go through in the quarterfinals now. Livakovic, the hero, but you just have to look at the guys that have stepped up for Japan. Absolutely poor penalties.
Yes, it's gonna be all over, and yeah, they're not coming back.
And now it's Pasalic to win it for Croatia, stepping up.
The extra time.
And he has bottom left corner. Gonda goes the wrong way. And like what Vibe said, the extra time kings, Croatia, go through to the quarterfinals of the World Cup to face either Brazil or South Korea, the game that will be played at 7 UK time. Wow. I mean,
to me, I don't get why they were all like going like down, not going like top bends. If you go top bends, you will score. By going like lower, you give the keeper a chance to save it.
Yeah, It's true. It's true. It was poor penalties, and you can see in the faces such heartbreak for those guys. And I stand by this. They didn't deserve it, man. Maybe in a penalty shootout they did for the quality of penalties that they took, but just looking at their tournament as a whole, they can go home with a smile on their faces with such pride because they've represented the country of Japan so well. They've showed the development in the footballing department of their country, and unfortunately for them, they will go home, and a lot of the fans are crying. It's heartbreak. Losing in a penalty shootout is never easy. I'm sure we've all gone through it at some point, but they will be back. No doubt about it. Congratulations to Croatia who go through. And they were really lucky. I'm not gonna lie. They were really lucky. They had a better second half, got back into the game, but Japan, they were a threat. And in the end of the day, the team with experience in these situations does it again. Vibes, Drizzy. Well, what do you guys think of this? And obviously the game coming out later on Pros Only Sports. We're gonna be doing a watch along for that. Roland will be back. Brazil, South Korea.
I think Croatia, they were so lucky, man. I don't like they depend too much on their on Perisic, Modric, and Brozovic too much. Against Brazil, I think against Brazil they'll struggle.
Yeah,
because you have Fred and Casemiro and Paqueta to challenge them. If they can beat them, then Neymar and Ada Anthony Vinny can just beat them on the wings. Yeah.
yeah. How about you, Vibes, man?
It's the return of Neymar today.
Yeah.
Interesting to see Brazil if they get out of first gear. I don't think they'll have to, but just want to see if they finally put a stamp on the World Cup.
Yeah, a good bit of news there for Brazil. Tite saying that Neymar will be back.
Oh, I think against Korea it will be like a up and down game because South Korea do run forever, man. So if I'm Brazil,
it's not gonna be an easy game.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But listen, everybody, we'll be back at 6:45 probably. Getting ready for the 7 o'clock kickoff, 7 o'clock UK time. That would be Brazil versus South Korea. I want to big up to everybody in the chat. We got Super Nick, man like Drizzy joining the stream as well. Big ups to Roland for giving me the keys to do this watch along. Super Nick, Ed, Santi, shout out to Chino in the cut. Solo was here earlier as well. Sammy, Botswana, Pappy Football Power Hour. And big up to the guys joining. Vibes, Drizzy. Listen, plug your things, man. Plug your things each and every time. Let me stop that solo. Vibes, man. Do your thing.
Hey, listen, just subscribe to CM. I ain't got nothing to plug still.
Yeah, same as me too.
CM.
Vibes Only TV, man. That's what I'm saying. Vibes Only and Drizzy, man. You plug your thing.
Same as me. Subscribe to CM Pros Only TV and Eagle Eye TV football. Tariq, all of them guys.
Yes, exactly that, people. And Eagle Eye Football, Beat Talks, Realist United, and be sure to drop a like on this video. Subscribe to Pros Only Sports. We've been covering almost every single World Cup game over here. So shout out to my guy Roland on her work rate. He will be back 6:45, ladies and gentlemen. So be here for Brazil versus South Korea. It's going to be another good game in a round of 16. Until the next time, well, very soon anyway. We'll see you lots in a bit, people.